welcome everyone to Blades in the Dark, where we're gonna be being the underbelly of a city. We're going to be crooks and thieves, maybe with a heart of gold, maybe not, maybe a little crazy. We'll see. But yeah, tonight's process, as I kind of mentioned to the players and all that already, is that we're gonna do some character creation. We're gonna make some crew, the crew setup, and then we're gonna dive into these characters and do a little heist thing. Which, by the way, I don't have set up. Because this game is all this game is made for improv. It all
changes, yeah.
And I have some ideas, but once I know what your crew be, we'll go from there. Need to be a watermelon sales merchant? Sure. I don't even know if they have watermelon in Duskvol. But
well, apparently you can just decide.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
That.
So quick, just bird's eye view of what the world of Duskvol is, and then we can just go introduce ourselves and maybe share what playbook is calling to y'all. So first things first is this background. So this is a Forged in the Dark system, where pretty much we're gonna roll d6s. Well, they are. I don't roll anything to determine what their degree of success is in this world. That is pretty much the big bad evil guy went and tried to take over the world and everything, and the heroes went to stop them. But they failed in saving the world, as the sun has shattered into fragments and making daytime look murky and dark and just depressing, and the nighttime even darker. And if that doesn't sound bad, like he's like, is that it? Well, guess what? Ghosts, they be here. The city is surrounded by an pretty much a lightning field, keeping all ghosts at bay. And while the waters are teeming with tons of like demons and monsters and all these other things that people go to pretty much drain their blood to power the electricity in this world. And in such a thing, we have our crew that we're going to be meeting as they try to carve out a little plot of land. And who knows, will they make it to being the big dogs of the city, or will they just be ground out and thrown out? We'll find out.
Was our only options? There are no other options?
I don't know. I think the last season
That's
we did,
basically the options.
I don't know. They had a brothel.
Ooh, I'll do a brothel. That's an in-between. That feels like an in-between.
But yeah, so in this system, there are pretty much character creation goes like so. As I lose the page, that's right, nothing has changed. There it is. So we start off with, you guys are going to choose your playbook, choose a heritage, and choose a background. And then you're going to assign 4 action dots. We'll go into the specifics of that. That's pretty much determines how many dice you can roll. And then a special ability, choose a close friend and rival, choose your vice, and then the final steps, record a name, alias, and...
Oh no, I have to have 2 names?
That's just what it says, but I don't know. You don't really need to do...
You can have your known as name.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your real name and then your street name, basically.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Your screen name.
Yeah, so...
I understand. It's just naming is hard.
Yeah.
Names are hard.
It's all good. So...
At Big Poppy 301. Right, like there you go. That's the alias.
Hey, what you doing?
Cute puppy lover 6.
I'm Big Poppy.
It's
Puppy
pretty
lover
much here's a good way of putting it for anyone who watched City of Mist or whatever 8 titles that show had. Was we had Safan
Raven
and
Scales,
Mad Dog.
Yeah.
So
No, I understand the concept. I'm just
Oh
saying
no,
I'm
I was just saying
naming.
it. I was just giving an example for the people at home.
ChatGPT is your best friend right now.
I was gonna say it is coming up right now.
This is
if I
not
can pull it up.
D&D. This is Blades in the Dark, a different game. So we are not playing D&D.
And if you try to play Blades in the Dark like D&D, you will fail miserably at this game.
Also, hi, excellent. Anime has to be on his good behavior.
Hey, shut up. She's right there. The
Let's
goblin
go.
assistant. She's right there.
All right, so, yeah. So, who would like to go first, or should we? You know what? Why'd I ask that? Let's do this the way we normally do it. Let's have a roll off.
All right.
What are we rolling?
Still D6s?
Yes. Yeah. We'll just roll 1d6, and whoever gets the highest.
We're just random grabbing out of the bag of dice.
Hey, if it
not
works, it
bad.
works.
Yeah. All right. I have a 4.
3.
4, 3.
I have a 5.
All right.
Hey.
We tied.
And then John, and
first.
then yeah, we'll go John, and then we'll go just on the stream. Then we'll just go clockwise. There we go. So
Okay. Well,
I know who's
I can't
next.
do this
So
thing.
Josh,
Okay,
you're up next. So John, I don't know. I guess you can introduce yourself and what playbook, even though I just introduced you.
Yeah, I know. My name is John. I've played on some of Dave's various games, mostly the Call of Cthulhu podcast that we did first season. And I am thinking I'm going to try Hound.
Ooh.
Huh.
So, I guess, do you have a heritage and background in mind, or do you need to look at that a little bit more?
Yeah, I have no idea what.
Okay.
Background, probably Underworld, but I'm not familiar with what the heritage options are.
Okay. And it's on page 53, if you want to just read through them. Take a quick peek. But hounds, for anyone at home doesn't know, the 2-sentence description here is hounds are good at tracking things down and at long distance combat. So, yeah, pretty much they are known, can be like snipers and kind of gunplay stuff. So, Josh, how about,
Yes.
I know you have like your character and your next character built, but what playbook?
So what I do?
What
I
playbook?
didn't go as far as anime this time and have one for each, but we are going to because Blackjack's not here to steal it from me this time. I'm going to be a cutter, and so this is going to be a Taikarosi cutter who acts as a bodyguard.
By the way, everyone on stream, can you let me know if you guys can hear the people in the call well and the music? Make sure that's not wearing anybody out.
I can always bring my mic closer to my face so you can hear me better.
Oh my gosh.
jeez. Please.
Now
Well,
we're
I
doing
just
some
looked up and-
ASMR, like blowout.
I looked up and saw that the Discord audio thing was turned down a little bit.
It costs more money.
No, stop it. Stop it right now.
Hey, so you are, I already forgot. What are you? A cutter?
I am a cutter
All right.
of Taikarosi heritage from an underworld background.
Right. Oh, double under ruse. Yes, a cutter is kind of like your muscle. And as they say, cutters are good at winning fights with violence and with intimidation. Taikarosi, Oh no, Josh, do you have a good way to sum up what a Taikarosi is for
Yeah.
peeps?
So basically, a Tekarosi is like the way the book says it, it's like half demon. So you're from like this weird area of the world that like has this weird connection to the spiritual realm. And each Tekarosi has this weird telltale sign that they're Tekarosi. And so this character has some very strange things going on with his teeth. You might notice because he's so pale and so like just kind of like translucently white that something's up with him. But when he opens his mouth, you see the shark-like serrated teeth that kind of catch the light. And you wouldn't even know that they're shark-like serrated until you get like within like face-to-face distance of him. But as soon as he opens his mouth, the slightest you see just these very ominous, off-putting teeth.
Yep. And then, I guess you can go on and start, if you haven't already, signing your dots and special ability.
Yes, sir.
And I guess you can also do the close friend and rival. That's all on the same sheet.
How many? I'm sorry, for the special abilities, how many of those are we picking?
Just, I believe you only get one.
You
Just
start
one?
with
Okay.
3 ticks. Oh, yeah, sorry. Special abilities 1.
Just one. Then that's something as you level up, you can get more. And
Mhm,
thank you,
yeah.
Abiding now, for letting me know that everyone sounds good. Alrighty. Anime, you are next in my circle.
Ugh, now having last second thoughts about something. Oh, which one I want to go with?
You have so many.
Do we give you
Yeah.
more last thoughts and have Elizabeth go?
Yeah. So wait, what do we have? We have a hound and a cutter.
Cutter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Honestly, I need to think a bit more about this.
All right, Elizabeth, do you have your?
Yep.
All
Well,
right.
kind of, yeah. I mean, I think some of this is like learning the system. So, hi everybody, I'm Elizabeth. I am also, I guess, like a long-term player of Dave's, even though I haven't been around for, what do we decide, about a
Legacy player.
year? Legacy player, there you go. So I was thinking about the Lurk. So here's my inspiration for anyone who has watched the show Leverage from like a while ago now. There's this crazy, like, sneaky thief-like character named Piper. She's just a little wild, and that is kind of what I'm envisioning, is a little bit of a crazy, sneaky, stealthy character who's like a bit unhinged. So I actually was thinking also about the Taikarosi. How do you say that, Josh? Yep.
Tekarosi. Yep.
Taikarosi, yeah.
Yeah, just because of that kind of like off background and trait.
Yeah, there can be more
Um,
than one. There's no problem with that.
Yeah, so that's
and
what I'm
and they're
thinking.
not uncommon in this world, so
Okay. So I'd have to think of what like her thing is in terms of like a characteristic. I'm thinking
Mhm.
maybe something with her eyes. Like crazy eyes, or can her eyes change colors
It can
based
be
on
whatever
Yes.
you
Can
want.
her
Mhm.
eyes change colors based on her emotions? That's what
Yeah.
we're gonna do.
It's better than the
Sure.
first
So-
thought that came to my head when I heard
Oh
something
no,
with
what
her
was your first thought?
cross-eyed.
She just like looks cross-eyed all the time.
I
I
can't
don't
tell
even
if
Well,
she's
think I
my
looking
can
at
character
do
us.
that.
lurks. My eyes change directions, kind of like those
A
googly
chameleon.
cat eyes.
Like a chameleon. That's her code name. I can never tell if she's looking at me.
I mean, that is also
her
fine because
just
I
tongue
don't
comes out onto the eye.
an extra long tongue. Ugh, no, we're going with the fact that her eyes are changing color based on her feelings. So that's what I was thinking. I'm
That's
open
good.
to changing if we need to, but that's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Well, you're not the one that
I was
made.
gonna say, does that help you, anime?
You didn't
Yeah,
make
well-
a thing. Well, do you have your background?
Oh, right. So I was looking at these. I feel like probably like Underworld. I don't know that any of the rest of them super fit.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's gonna be an underworld crew at this point.
Hey,
Let's
that's
go.
I
fine.
think that's
There's nothing
fine,
wrong with
yeah.
that. It would kind of
Yeah.
help explain how you guys all kind of came together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
by the way, for everyone doing your 4 dots, you can put, just letting you guys know, put one that reflects your heritage and then one that reflects your background, and then you can put 2 wherever you want. But you can't go over 2 in a
So
setting.
what are the 4 dots you're talking about?
If you look at the character sheet,
Yep.
open mine. Bring it up. So where you see prowess,
Insight, prowess, and resolve.
yes.
Yep.
So, and then pretty much the hunt, study, survey, tinkerer. So, yeah, the 4 options underneath there, that's where you can put your 4 pips. And so pretty much, however you want your character to be, if you hover over your mouse over the things, it gives you a quick description. For example, tinkerer with mechanisms to create, modify, disable, or repair. Disable a trap, pick a lock, crack a safe, and then deal with different devices around the city. So pretty much, and I'll make sure I remind you guys with this. You guys can do whatever you want. Just because you don't have a point in it doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means you're gonna roll 2 dice and take the lower result. However, like you can put whatever in there, and then however many pips determines how many dice you can roll. So
Okay.
So things that I've picked have put some pips in there already. So this is 4 pips on top of those, or
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
So you
4
start
extra.
you start with 3 pips. So
Yes.
you'll have
Yeah.
one 2-pip skill and one 1-pip skill
Mhm.
per your scoundrel.
Your
Yeah.
what
Roll. Yeah.
Your
your
playbook.
hound.
Yep. The
Yeah.
playbook. Yeah.
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 And then and then from there, yeah, your playbook
And then
begins
you
with
can
3
put-
dots already placed, and then you get to add 4 more. So you'll have 7 dots total. And that's
Okay.
when, one that reflects your heritage, one that reflects your background, and then 2 wherever you so, but you just can't put more than 2 pips in a stat.
I'm sorry.
And
how
no,
do
you're
I
good,
know
Elizabeth.
which one reflects my heritage and which one reflects my background?
It's up to you. Whatever you think.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
so,
I
yeah,
can
so
choose.
yeah, so
I
for
can choose. Okay,
Taikarosi,
okay.
like as Josh was explaining, is it's like they're kind of like these half demons. Like you might put
Yeah.
a point into a tune, which is like
Right,
kind of
okay.
like calling on the spirits and stuff or something like that.
Yeah.
It's very open-minded, like very free
Okay.
reign. It's just like you can put it in whatever. You just have to be like, it's kind of just giving flavor to
Yeah.
the options.
That's fine. Okay.
Mhm.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing like a rule there.
You're good.
All right.
I realized I put in a option that is I guess like I put in ghost because it was the quickest one I could spell, and I was like, there's nothing here. Because when we go to the next step and make crew, I'm gonna show that on stream and also just have a copy to keep. But we can go into that.
And-
Yes.
In each character sheet, guys, you can
Mhm.
click from character mode into crew mode into faction mode.
Yes.
So
Mhm, I did see
we'll be
that.
able to keep all of that together.
I was just
in each
doing.
of our
I was just gonna
separate
make a
as well.
crew one so that way I could bring it up for stream for people to see.
No, you're good.
But any poops anime, we gave you
Yeah.
multiple
All right,
times,
Sorry, I had 2 really good characters.
and they
I
both
was
were
really
taken.
big- No, actually,
I'm
they
joking.
weren't. Yeah, luckily. Lurk was one of the 2, but good thing I, of course, slide with my second one. And I love this either. So, so first of all, I'll introduce myself. I'm Anime. I've known Deep Pain for 4 or 5. I don't know how long I've known you. I met you and then I kind of forgot about you. Then the last year I kind of started remembering you.
That tends to happen.
I'll be my
gosh.
my dad talked about you all the time. but
Yeah,
me,
I met
was
his
too-
dad was one of the first people that like first streams that I got like went into, and we got to know each other, and then yeah. Yeah.
I just say I heard dreams, not streams for
Oh.
a second, and I was like, that's interesting. Now we're
Ooh.
sharing dreams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why do you think Dave plays so much Call of Cthulhu? He's just dream walking into people's lives.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair.
Like,
But yeah.
hey,
It's fair.
I make you feel the sanity in all the different ways.
So yeah, but yeah, and now I'm playing in all of his games and enjoying being around him and all the guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Slide.
So
Sweet.
the kind of the
So-
face a little social situation
So,
substance.
so I can explain it. So I'm also going Taikarosi.
Oh.
Let's go.
My
crew.
My and Underworld. My eyes are cat eyes.
Nice.
Am I the only one? I went Dagger Isle, so
That's
I'm
fine.
the only non-Taikarosi.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely great.
Nothing wrong
but
with
yeah.
that.
It's like you're the new guy.
We're just
It's like-
gonna
I'll just be like, you guys
ignore
are all a bunch of weirdos.
I was gonna say.
So yeah, I'll be playing Jeremy Willowcloth. Basically, he's just a young, sweet street urchin. He mostly spent a lot of time with the neighborhood animals and stuff like that. It seemed like he was a nervous kid anytime someone would look at him from a distance. But as soon as he gets around strangers, something just happens where they all think he's like so captivating, whether he be cute, he be direct. He just has a way with words when he comes up to people, and then he's gone afterwards, and suddenly your wallet's gone.
I was
Uses that to his
distracted by his
advantage.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, how are you doing today? Are you doing okay? Could you
Uh,
spare some change?
Get away
Then
from me,
he started
hippie.
making this purring noise, and I
Oh.
was very confused.
He did with his time with the neighborhood cats. He did fashion a cloak where he has like 2 little pointed ears that he
Nice.
wears.
Nice.
All righties. So we'll go back up to John. John, we heard that you chose your heritage as Dagger Isles,
Mhm.
and a car is just zooming past my street. I don't know where I live. It could either be a car
You
or a
can't hear
boat. I could. Yeah. So, brain just went kapoots. Yeah. So Dagger Isles are more ship-faring people. I guess more like your crusader kind of piratey
Yeah, kind
type.
of wanderers.
Yeah.
A little nomadic, so.
Hmm. So yeah. So John, where'd you put your action dots, and what's your spread, and then your special ability?
So I maxed out Hunt, put a pip in Study, and a pip in Survey. And then my special ability is Focused.
Turn ages fast enough.
You should still have at least one more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should have a total of 7, John.
Just realized
Yeah,
I
so
could
4 in
bring it up.
Hunt, 1 in Study.
Oh no, you
2
can
in
only go up to
Survey.
2. You can only go up to 2 and for character creation.
Okay.
Yeah, you get 4.
You're already min-maxing. Get out of here.
100%.
Hey,
That's
I
what
mean,
he
if I
does.
can do
At
it,
least-
I'm gonna do it.
This
Oh my god.
John's favorite character of mine is still the super hot dude that I can't remember the name of.
Skip.
Skip, yes.
I can't think of his last name.
Yeah.
We only called him Skip, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
called him
that's-
Skip, and my favorite thing was his friendship with Poe.
The
Yeah, I was gonna
uh,
say we were just talking about him the other
librarian
day. And
or
we
the
couldn't
book-
remember what his name was.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could be like my First Blades character that put a 2 in each of the different categories because I really wanted to min-max the entire game, and then I figured out how to work with the character, like, oh, he would only do these 3 things and only these 3 things, so I always had 2 extra die to go towards everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Dave
mean,
really
basically,
enjoyed doing
I
that one.
kind of had to do that because I already had 2 in hunt and 1 in survey. So then put 2 in study, 1 in survey, and then 1 in tinker.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah,
Is
so
really the
you're
only
very
way I can fill that
insightful.
out. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yep.
All right. And yeah, then focused is you may expend your special armor to resist a consequence of surprise or mental harm. Or push yourself for a ranged combat or tracking. By any chance, did you figure out what your friend and rival are yet, or do you need a little bit more time looking at that?
So for friend, I picked Casta, the bounty hunter.
Okay.
And then I guess rival is just you pick one of those and down arrow them.
Yeah.
All right. I will do rivals Melvir, the physiker.
Physiker's kind of like a doctor.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah, and then pretty much like whoever your friends are, they can be people that you get jobs from and other stuff. But like,
okay,
as we play through, like, and like especially when we get to downtime, like you guys can like start trying to push for different missions to like with your own kind of interests and stuff. So,
okay.
very very open. A lot of, as I think I was telling at least John and Elizabeth, very improv-y, very much play off each other, and very much the story will come out as we play.
Okay.
So, John, if you want to take a look at the vices, yeah, that it's on page 55, I think. I don't know where it is on the character, somewhere.
It is up at the
at the top there.
Yeah.
So
heritage.
while you do that, pretty much vice is what you do in your downtime to lower your stress. So
Okay.
but when we go into explain that, I'll just do a quick run through. Josh.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, so I have, let me pull up my character sheet here.
I just pulled up your character sheet on the stream.
Yeah. So he starts with 2 in skirmish and 1 in command. And then he's going to put 1 in consort from his heritage. Actually, no, that's from his background. His background is for consorting. Because of being from the underworld, he's learned kind of how to make connections with people. And then,
sorry to interrupt real quick. So we could put our dots in any one of those 3 categories?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking how to all be.
Oh, no. Yeah, you can put it in any one. So if you want to move stuff around, feel free to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, and John, you might really like finesse because that will help out with long range.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's any one of those options. You just, like, the Hound will already have 3 that are locked in, and then you can put 4 kind of wherever.
Yep, I gotcha. Okay. That
And
makes
then
more sense.
survey is going to come from him being a Taikarosi. And just kind of the world he's lived in, he's always had to pay very deep attention to the things around him. And then his 2 free are both going to go into prowl. Because he likes to let people know that he's there when he wants them to know he's there. Whether it's with something in the back of their neck, or it's him showing up unannounced. And he has to be able to keep up with all of the others who are a lot better at that than he is.
All right.
And
your
then
special ability?
the special ability is bodyguard. So when you protect a teammate, you take +1d to your resistance roll. And then when you gather information to anticipate possible threats in the current situation, you get a +1 effect. And then his friend is Grace, the extortionist. And his enemy is Chael, a vicious thug.
Oh,
And by the way,
his-
doesn't
go
sound
ahead.
good for us.
The one thing I just wanted to mention real quick is that, like, normally your dangerous friends, like, they can be male, female, non-binary, whatever you want. They're very clear. So it's just like, just because like the name Grace in our world is more common for as a female name, doesn't mean that they're a female in this game. So if you have an idea of what this character looks like, and we'll go off of that. Otherwise, it will just be whatever comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, so Grace, I'm gonna go with that she is also Tegarosi.
Okay.
And so that's kind of why he's her friend, and she will be a she. And we can figure out what she looks like when she shows up. And then Chael is from his old stomping ground, and he and Chael had it out once, and Chael has never let him live it down.
Just a date.
That he lost to him one time.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then his vice is faith. So being a Tegarosi, faith is a very important part of Soren Dre's life, also known as the Grin. And so on his downtime, you will catch him going to some back alleys to engage in some very interesting rituals.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a way to put it, I guess.
I was gonna say that
Sure.
sounds encouraging.
Well, his faith is very looked down upon in
Interesting
Duskvol.
rituals.
So
Mhm.
You're just convincing me to be friends with the prostitute on my list.
Elizabeth, how about you?
Okie dokie. So I did name her. So we have Silvara Duskgrin. Okay, so I put so she had 1 pip in finesse, 2 dots in prowl, and then I put 1 in survey, 1 in tinker, 1 in skirmish. Did I put that in skirmish? And 1 in attune. I must have put that in skirmish. Yeah.
Yeah.
My special ability. Wait, do you want me to explain them all? I know Josh did. Is that helpful?
And I think we got a pretty good idea of.
All right.
So
Okay. So then
skirmish,
special
I think it's
ability,
just
I went
fighting.
Mhm.
Yeah, like hand-to-hand fighting.
Yeah. So I went with Ghost Veil. Because I do feel like I want to kind of like play her as this, like, she really does like to stay in the shadows, stay hidden. And that seemed to like give her some of that ability.
Mm-hmm.
And then for her friend, I picked Frake, a locksmith, which just makes sense. If she's going around picking locks all the time, she needs a hook there. And then her
Enemy.
what are enemy? Yeah, is Rosalind Kellis.
Or
a
rival,
noble.
sorry.
Rival. Okay, yeah. Our rival is Rosalind Kellis, who is a noble, and I think Silvara just hates anything in that world, the pretentiousness of it. But ironically, I made her vice pleasure because she's very into the arts and she loves a good ballet. And so you'll often find her having snuck into the high class society to sit in the rafters or above the stage actually and just watch a performance.
Just one thing that way, like, I don't think you would want, if you want to change anything, just because I know some of the terminology coming in is a lot to pick up everything. a blue coat is pretty much the cops. So
Yes.
okay, just making sure. Like I was like, because I know if I scan through and I'm like, what the heck's a blue coat? So good for you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with the noble.
Yeah, no.
But yes, I did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just making sure if it was like either one.
No, I appreciate that.
Yes, so just making sure you got that. Alrighty, and then you chose pleasure, and finally, old Jeremy Willowclaw.
Yeah. So my 4 action points, I put 1 in finesse, 1 in prowl, 1 in attune, and 1 in consort. Yeah.
Nice.
Special ability.
Mm-hmm.
I went with mesmerism, which basically means when I sway someone, you can cause them to forget what happened until they next interact with you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it seems like
This
what
is so
do
nice.
you do? It's like goodbye.
Yep.
It's like, what was that?
Must have
One
been the
close
wind.
friend and one one close friend and 1 rival. I chose Kylara, a tavern owner, as his close friend. They love, he's just shorty. He's only 4'10", so she loves to serve him orange juice and stuff like that, thinking he's still a kid.
He's literally the most wholesome, like, bad guy I've ever met.
Yeah, that's his whole.
Not wholesome at all.
Just want to hug him, squish his cheeks.
And his enemy is I think it's pronounced Beryl, a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
He hates this man because, of course, drugs on the streets. Eventually found his way to some of his animal friends, and they ended up dying. So he has a very, very hatred for him.
Oh no.
Good thing I wasn't the leech I was gonna be, because he was all about drugs.
Oh yeah.
There's still time.
His vice is obligation, I think it is.
Yes, that's what you're right.
So of course it's to a charity. He loves his animals, and he wants everyone to love animals the same way he does, and how, basically he was raised by these people, or animals, and he believes that, everyone should treat them like, regular people. They're very nice.
This is so much more wholesome than season 1.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Wait.
It's gonna be wholesome until he gets into a public setting, and then he's no longer wholesome.
I just mean in
Is
general.
the charity run by animals, or it's for animals?
I would say probably a 4
4,
animals,
yeah.
not run by animals.
There's a lot of mystical stuff, but I don't think there's
There's
actually there are, I think, technically
Anthropomorphism.
werewolves do exist, but they're not great.
to him, it's like a family and a charity at once, because the animals are his family.
It's just a back alley full of cats that he thinks is
He's a crazy cat lady.
a charity. So he just walks into the back alley with milk and just lays it out like Michelle Pfeiffer style, where he starts licking it up while they are licking it up, and it's just charity.
The worst part is, you're not wrong. That's probably what he does, but he believes it's charity.
That's incredible.
He believes it's
Wait, is this person the cat? Is your friend a cat?
Well, yeah, not my close friend. It's a tavern owner, unfortunately, but he does probably have cat friends. He probably, if we're ever around the city, he'll probably go oh look, there goes.
I really do kind of love this idea that you are living in an alternate world where it's really a cat, but you think it's a tavern owner for the cats. And one day we all meet your friend. We're like, dude.
It's
you're
like the
talking to a
cat
cat.
thing where all
It's
cats
that cat's
all
given
people
us
are cats.
65 jobs,
I'm just
and we've gotten so rich off of this cat.
It's like we get a job, and it's like, okay, but the reward is you finally show me the tail that you've been hiding for years. I know it's there.
That's funny.
But yeah,
I do love this idea.
yeah, so very much an obligation person. Of course, yeah, as I said, he's short, cat ears, and wears this hooded cat cape that he made himself.
I do love that. What color is it?
What color is it? So he themed it after his closest cat friend, so it's a tuxedo cat pattern.
Oh. So good. So
You got a
good.
Mosquito tuxedo mask.
Yeah, tuxedo mask.
A mosquito mask.
All right. Let's go back to John. Did you fix everything in your character sheet now?
Yeah, I think so. So I respect two. I've got 2 in hunt, 2 in study, 1 in survey, 1 in finesse, and 1 in consort.
Right.
And then for his name is going to be Ezekiel Sherman,
Ooh.
and then his alias is going to be the Relentless.
Ooh.
Wow. Such an intense character already.
I'm trying. And then his pleasure his vice is going to be pleasure, and also the arts, but more of the like painted arts. So he likes going to galleries or art museums, things of that nature.
Right.
He's just out there like looking through a rifle, like eye at the art.
Yeah.
At the Louvre.
Oh my god.
Not actually in there.
All right, so I believe everyone has made their characters.
Yeah, I didn't say my alias, but I thought it was obvious. It's Kitten.
Hello there, kitten.
Nice.
All right.
Do we start off with items or anything? Or are we
So
supposed to be
the way
picking
this
those?
works is when we start a mission. I forget what they call it in here. You are going to choose your load, which is 3 light, normal, or heavy, and you have pretty much next to where you put all your pips, every option you can want, like that your character has. And so whatever one you choose, that means, so if you choose light, that means you're kind of going undercover. Normal means like, okay, if people start looking at you like with like under a close eye, then they'll be like, hey, that guy's got some extra stuff. Heavy is like, this guy's going in to murder and like, or to do war or something.
Right.
Like
the
you are
cutter, the cutter
fully,
load.
yeah, you are fully kitted out.
It's like, did that guy just have a submachine gun?
Yeah.
Like, was that what?
But pretty much the way this game works is like, rather than you choosing ahead of time, you would be like, oh, I have the leech up here, and they're like, oh, here's this door that we need to get into. I'm going to, I think it's in here, burglary gear. And then as soon as you use it, you click it, mark it, and you pretty much it's single use kind of things. It's just to get you past one thing. So, so yeah, that it's pretty much how it goes.
Do you get it back per like encounter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty
per job.
Per job.
So like,
yeah.
I was gonna say,
job.
so I can use it per once.
Yeah. So
per
it's
thing,
like,
but I still like have it.
Yeah, you can have it, but then it was like if you keep using the same thing over and over, I will probably just make the check harder. So it's not like as things.
Oh,
so,
in the same job. I gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
in the same job. Like, so it's like, oh, I have burglary tools, and it's like, cool. The first one, yeah, you got through that, and then it's like if it's a constant thing, it's like, okay, we're gonna bump up the gear or make it a little more risky or whatever. So
okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So next, shall we go and make a crew?
Yes.
So I know I told you guys earlier, if anyone had a strong argument for any crew, you can do that, but we also asked you guys to look and then come up with 2 that looked cool. I'm just going to run through them all for people watching. So there's assassins, which pretty self-explanatory. Killers for hire. I like as it puts in here, they execute accidents, disappearances, murders, and ransoms.
Accidents.
Bravos, which are mercenaries and thugs, which kind of are more focused in like battling, extortion, sabotage, pretty much smash and grabs. Cult is much more of a religious thing of where they're trying to find artifacts for acquisition, auguries, consecration, and like sacrifices. Hawkers, which are vice dealers. They execute product procurement, covert sales, show of force, and social events. Shadows, which are spies and thieves. Burglaries, espionage, robberies, sabotage, that stuff. Smugglers, and smugglers is the last one, which is just contraband transporters, where you guys are moving, illegal stuff through the streets of Duskvol. So, what crew type is there one that's really sticking out that you guys want to, that someone wants to make an argument for? If not, we can do what we mentioned
Did
earlier.
you name the one that was like the spies one?
Shadows.
Shadows.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was leaning towards.
Same.
No, I think that
Oh,
fits
cool.
very well.
Yeah, I was thinking shadows or smugglers. So
I was gonna say the only reason you're gonna get Jeremy to agree with smugglers if you pretend it's cat food we're smuggling, because it can't be any illegal drugs or else he's out.
All right. So that was easy.
Catnip.
So
Ooh. I'm going to share this image ChatGPT just made for my character to y'all.
Oh boy. Anyway.
Right.
That's beautiful. I love it. That was great.
Let's see. Me
Did you share it in Roll20 or into?
I'm gonna share it in Roll20. I
Ah.
just gotta get it out of my downloads here for you.
Yeah, the way you guys were talking, Shadows also seemed, I'm like, this seems to be making sense.
Ugh,
Um,
uncanny.
so where did it go? So I think,
Yeah, I can put it in here too. I just gotta figure out where exactly. Yeah, let's upload the picture.
okay, this is always where I got mixed up. Oh, okay, so when you train in prowess, that's, yeah, you'll get 2 XP, which that's a downtime activity. And your lair is hidden. But first things first, we need to choose pretty much, yeah, and you just acquired a lair. And then what is your initial reputation? So they gave some examples here are ambitious, brutal, daring, honorable, professional, savvy, subtle, strange.
I don't know that we're brutal.
Definitely.
I didn't think so. If you guys would allow me, from hearing what you guys were saying,
Yeah.
I think a little bit of what Jeremy and a little bit of what some of you guys had said, I could see daring or honorable, but also maybe I guess like ambitious as well. This pretty much just means what kind of jobs you're going to take on.
Yeah, I feel like I lean either towards ambitious or honorable.
Same.
Probably.
Yeah, I'd probably lean toward either ambitious or professional.
I'm hearing a lot of ambitious.
Yeah, I'm giving.
I was gonna
ambitious.
say, what are you feeling, Josh?
I was just trying to feel out John because the grin is can be brutal, but that's not his go-to.
It's like you have the dichotomy of Jeremy and the group, and it's basically and that's why we're ambitious and not the other ones.
I just like the idea that anywhere Jeremy goes, like Soren's just there in the like shadow of it. And like if things go like south real quick, he just like steps out from the shadow, and then everyone's just like, oh, okay, well listen to what this guy's gotta say.
It's like Jeremy's crying. It's like, you guys wouldn't like it when my cousin shows up, and then you just appear.
And you're like, oh, he has a knife to his neck. Oh, okay. That was very ambitious.
Yeah, I like it.
Very ambitious.
All Righty. So then what do you guys think your lair looks like? It is a hidden
Oh, gosh.
lair.
Now we're decorating.
Like just like a one sentence description. Like as you guys go on and do more stuff, you can do that. So like for some examples, they have like a half sunken grotto. Wait. Oh yeah. So here's some, and then it's like, or you can create your own. So here are some of the ones they start off with. A half sunken grotto in the city's maze-like underground canals. An abandoned watchtower atop of an ancient crumbling wall. An unassuming back rooms of a merchant shop. A small abandoned house at the end of a dark lane. A rickety tin-roofed shack perched on a rooftop. A junked rail car rustled in place on an old overgrown track.
Well, I feel like if we're being ambitious, like maybe we try to position ourselves somewhere that's like in the city. So like the grotto, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, like somewhere where we're kind of like in it rather than like set apart from it, so that we can like feel the vibe and like get on the jobs, you know, that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of maybe like it's the back room of a merchant shop, but it's like you have to go through like 2 doors to get to this thing. Like there's the back room, and then there's the back room.
back room.
Back room.
Yeah, I was just like thinking it's the back room to a merchant shop, but like there's one way in. Like my idea, of course, being the cutesy guy. It's like it's just a stacked bunch of boxes that you have to crawl through. Like it's like a kitty door. Like in the back of an alley, like you'll never assume that this is where just cats hang out. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And then what district do you think that's in?
Ooh.
So
That
let's
you
go
guys
back
can,
to
I was
this.
gonna say, I don't know as much about that part.
yeah, so if you want to look at a district map in the book,
Yeah.
it is on page 254.
Oh, so far.
Yeah, so while you guys turn there,
Hold
I
on.
will give you just the quick rundown of what each district is. So there's Barrow Cleft, which residents and markets for the farmers who work in their fields in, I don't know how to pronounce that word, Illyries. Brightstone, which is grand mansions and luxury shops of the wealthy elite. Char Hollow, a crowded district of tenements and stacked houses. Charter Hall, the city civics office and a hub for shops, artisans, and commerce. Coal Ridge is the remnants of Duskvol's original hilltop mining settlement, now home to laborers and industrial factories. Crow's Foot, a cramped neighborhood of multi-level streets ruled by gangs. The Docks, rough taverns, I am combining all the words. Tattoo parlors, fighting pits, and warehouses. Dunslough, a labor camp served by convicts and a ghetto for the dissolute poor. Night Market, the trade center for exotic goods imported by rail. Many vendors also trade in illicit goods. Silk Shore, the Red Lamp District and artist community. Six Towers, a formerly rich district now worn down and dilapidated. And White Crown, the sprawling estates of the Lord Governor, Hunter Commander, Master Warden, and Duskvol Academy.
Jeez.
Per kind of what Elizabeth was saying, I think somewhere that's central to like everything, right?
Yeah, that's what I was
So I'm thinking
too.
like maybe Charter Hall might be good, but I'm open to what you guys are thinking, because that's like right there, like it's right across the river from, or the channel from Brightstone, where some of the like better spots are, but then it's kind of right there where everything else is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Also, the night market is very interesting to me.
The night market is very interesting. I just don't know if like an ambitious crew is
Yeah.
setting up shop in the night market, or like, hey, we like go to the night market to
hitting
get
the
all
night
the stuff
market.
we need.
Yeah, I think we more hit it in certain times. Yeah, that's fair. I'm good with Charterfall.
Charter Hall.
Yeah, works for me. Are we recording that anywhere, or is that just?
So if you
for your
hit
benefit?
crew mode,
Yep.
Yeah.
you can record it there for your own stuff to do that. But I'm making a character sheet that I can share with you guys, so that way, just to track the crew stuff.
Gotcha.
Back room in Charter Hall. That's what you guys said, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And then if you want more information on Charter Hall, that is on page 262, where there's more things there. All right. So from there, just making
Thanks for putting that song in my head.
You're welcome.
My favorite.
All right. So now you guys have to choose a hunting ground. And so you're going to look at the map and choose a district that you guys are going to be hunting in. And then from there, you guys are going to choose how you deal with the people in there. So pretty much there will be like a boss of the district, and when you go in there to do your missions, you would like pay them 1 coin just to like get like kind of be like, okay, whatever, you're here. Pay them 2 coin and get +1 status.
Oops.
Or pay nothing and get -1 status.
Okay.
Yeah, so essentially they like they can also kind of give you jobs, and if you like sit well with them, then like they will allow you to, like, they could help you out with stuff in the future, or it's just like, we're just gonna give you the 1 and they'll be like, hey, don't cause too much trouble and we won't come at you. So what district do you guys want to hit? I know some people said night market. I could also see Brightstone working with your ambition.
Yeah.
Well, right.
Yeah, are we ambitious towards going after the rich? Or are we ambitious at like going after the higher up echelon crews than us?
I think my character would be going after the rich. And she has kind of like a chip on her shoulder against that, but I can be swayed in other directions too.
I think Jeremy's more against the crews.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Right.
that feels like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, we're not against taking some jobs in Brightstone to make the money happen, but
Right.
I mean, Josh, what would your character do?
oh, he 1,000% is trying to look out for the downtrodden, and so like big crews that are not nice or kind to the lowly, right? Because like he came from being like just another guy in a crew who like
Yeah.
did grunt work, and now he kind of like stands back until he has to step in, right? Like,
Well, I mean, that's
2
then. We could do that. We could go after the crews. John, where are you at?
Yeah, I feel like I'm open to whatever. I'm kind of picturing my guy as more, because he's kind of more of a wanderer. Like he's interested in taking jobs, but doesn't have like, a strong push into any region. So I see him kind of being a 1, either tracking down information, and then 2, like being kind of an Overwatch sniper type, depending on the type of job. So I don't think he cares where he hits. He's just going to play his role.
Okay, then why don't we go against the bigger crews then?
Good with that.
Yeah.
Hey, so you're going to go against Bruise. So what district? So there'll be a district in there. If you're going against bigger crews. Now, would you want to kind of stay in the realm of the underground and do that? Or like, cause okay, here if you're going against kind of like the underbelly and like the under stuff that's kind of, in your guys' opinion, ruining the town, ruining Duskvol, would you be working? So there's different factions, and pretty much that faction is like who you're kind of getting permission to kind of do your missions.
Okay.
And they're kind of split up into different things. But there's one that's called like labor and trade. And there is a faction called the Laborer. Just saw them and it disappeared. I love not being able to find things when I try to. That's okay. Well, apparently, the book lied to me. How about let's see. There's the shipwrights, which they are engineers who maintain the lightning barriers and pioneers of sparkcraft technology, indulging dangerous research. How about this? Instead of just one like cruise in general, is there like one that is sticking out that you want to kind of go after?
Like, do we have like a personal vendetta against
Yeah, so if you want to look on 282, there's a list of kind of the underworld crews and different factions. I could see let's see. Like where was it? I could see you guys going after, with the way you guys were talking, the unseen. They're insidious criminals, an insidious criminal enterprise with secret membership through to pull strings throughout the entire underworld. And so like they kind of like they kind of do a bunch of kind of different let's see. Yeah, so they on page 297 if you want to read them, but it's like pretty much they do a bunch of vice dens and extortion rackets across the city, and pretty much they have like all these different, pretty much they're thieves, thugs, and killers that all serve secret masters. What do you got there, Josh?
No, I was just coughing.
Oh, I thought you saw something that you liked.
No, I literally was just, I went, that was it. That's,
okay.
I had a cough.
And seeing who they're allied with, it could lead into some other things that you guys are interested in, but they are a tier 4, so you guys are tier 0 right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Don't know.
Do we immediately rumble with them? Or
No.
Like
Like right now, they don't even know you exist, but you can start like trying to do certain things to like take pretty much like
dismantle them.
I could see like seeing how most of you guys like are Taikarosi. It could be something where like maybe you guys were all from originally where'd it go? Either like shoot, I lost it. Yeah, like Dunslow or something like that, where it was like a very poor kind of community, and the unseen was like kind of doing shenanigans in there, and that's why you guys are all coming together. And Ezekiel's just like, oh yeah, I hate those guys too, or something. But I don't know. The way like you guys are all describing it, it sounds like, and feel free to correct me, but it's like as I'm listening to you guys talk about your characters, it sounds like you guys were like kind of knew each other from a younger age. Like you guys have known each other longer than just like, hey, let's do a mission. It's like, no, some event happened that kind of like cauterized this whole like crew together.
Yeah, or we could definitely, I mean, that's such an easy pivot. Like we could just write that in. I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that as our, I mean, John always likes to play the loner anyway, so we could just have this like
What?
weird dude.
John a loner? Never.
Surprise!
No.
I mean, that's essentially who he's playing tomorrow too.
Yeah.
So we could have just like added this like weird dude to our tiny family of whatever we are.
It's like I feel like these two are the first two members, and then I was the third member. It's like I tried to steal the Cutter's wallet, walked past him, and it's like, oh no, he didn't forget. He didn't forget. Cute eyes. And then you were like, oh, can we keep him?
Yeah, it was like cute eyes. Then he like grinned his teeth at you and was like, I'm gonna bite his head off. And then
I rushed in and just hugged him.
And then Samara was like, no, don't.
We could.
Samara, Josh.
And he's like, just remember when you were small.
Now we've
and then it like pulled
each
on
other.
the heartstrings of this tall, buff.
Yes.
That's
Horrible
why he's
man.
always like 5 feet away from Jeremy now. It's like, I want to protect this young child.
It's like, I will make sure you don't die. It's kind of like Boney, but in a way different world.
It works.
Yeah.
So
So
yes, that's fine, dude.
yeah.
We can do the NC.
okay, yeah. So that could be like, and those aren't the people you're working for. Those maybe you guys like heard whispers or something like that, and you're trying to figure like stop them or like find your that is who your end mission is, but
Right.
you are trying to stop corruption and stuff like that. So with that, I think a potential I just saw it. Oh, why is there so many pages in these books?
This one's long.
Let's see. Cloaks. I know I saw it. It was the ink rakes. I was just trying to read what they were. Not fine. I thought
The ink rakes, journalists, muckrakers, and newspaper publishers of Duskvol.
Yeah, I was just trying to find. What page is that on?
284. In the upper left.
There we go. Yeah, so I could see that. Like, I could also see them kind of like being a little bit connected to you guys, where it's just like you could have like a connection with them, and they kind of feed you like maybe some stories of where people are, like shenanigans are happening and stuff. Since they're much more the newspaper side of it.
That's someone that we're working
Yeah,
with.
so that's who you're working with. The other
Okay.
There's
The wraiths would also maybe work. That's same page, bottom right.
Yeah.
Mysterious crew
Yeah.
of masked thieves and spies, kind of in the same.
Yeah, like I could see
job.
them kind of handing over maybe missions that they're like, we don't need these. So yeah, there's the newspaper route, there's the wraiths, like, Any?
I like the idea even of the ciphers, like they're the messengers. So like, how do we keep finding out about this crew and what they're doing? So maybe like one of our people is infiltrated in the group, or it could even be the ink rakes, right? Like, our people have the little spots in there.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have a strong opinion either way, so I'm okay.
Yeah, these are
Going
just
with
pretty
whatever.
much like people that are kind of looking out for you, working out, and like they're depending on how you interact with them. So
Right.
So yeah, like there's a couple options. Is there one that's sticking out to you guys?
I'm good with whatever you guys want to go with on this one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm also pretty good.
Trying to find the one Josh mentioned.
That's,
No, the ciphers is just the
Oh,
messengers.
I saw it there.
yeah, it's 283.
So they don't ever tell anyone about the messages that they are
They carry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it says, or so they claim.
Yeah.
So I mean, we could certainly like, I guess, spin something up where like we have a connection to somebody in there who's actually leaking details to us.
Yeah.
We could certainly play something like that.
sending.
I'd
But even
do,
even with the ink rakes, like they can, like, oh, they don't write stories about this Taikarosi gang, or if they do, they like write it up a little different than what actually happened.
I like the ink. Yeah, I like the ink
Yeah.
rakes, honestly.
I mean,
like
if
the
you think
idea.
about it too, like journalists, like they have a lot of knowledge on things that are going on, but they don't necessarily always write about it, right? So it could be one of those things where, you know, they're, you know, ear to the ground, they're picking up various leads and such that they could be feeding to us. So that also works.
I like
No,
the
I
ink
think
rakes.
ink rakes is good.
Works for me.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and so we'll say that they are set up. Seeing how you want to hit the crews and stuff, maybe they're set up in 6 towers. Let's see, or scanning real quick. Or maybe there's, yeah, maybe they're near the docks. Nah, but we'll keep them in 6 towers because it doesn't like, because that could probably be where certain things happen. It's just because the mission there doesn't mean that I don't know, I guess the mission has to happen there. And especially with the ink rakes, probably they have an information network. So, all right. So, hey, with that, there's a special ability that you guys can choose from from the crew. So if you scroll down, there's a bunch of different things where it's like each PC, so everybody steals, which each PC may add +1 action rating to prowl, finesse, or tinker. Up to 3, up to a max rating of 3. Ghost echoes, or a weird experience or occult ritual. All crew members gain an ability to see or interact with ghostly structures, streets, and objects within the echoes of Duskvol that exist in the ghost field. But I'm not going to read through all of them. Is there any of those that sound interesting to you guys?
I mean, based on what we're doing, second story or slippery stand out to me.
Ooh, okay.
I even like the idea of synchronized.
Yeah.
Like, so when
Yeah.
we perform a group action,
Mm-hmm.
so each of us roll at that point, and then multiple sixes count as critical successes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really
So
nice.
I would say in that, like, in the three of like the second story, slippery and synchronized, I think that fits our crew the best.
Mm.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I'm okay with that, I think.
I do like it synchronized, yeah.
Works for me.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay. I think we board boss. I think different. I think pretty much we did the faction thing. Right?
Which is what, a +1
The
and
plus
a
one and minus
-1?
one. I think that's what we just did.
Yeah.
So.
And then the ward boss is just whoever's in charge of
Yeah,
the
so-
ward that
yeah.
we're doing our
Your shenanigans
stuff
in. All right.
person we have to pay respect to
Yeah.
do our jobs.
Yeah, so well, I don't think we can figure that out. But like, yeah, I guess right now, are you guys just paying one coin for that way you guys have room to work where in your area? Or I guess it would be somebody in Charter Hall. So pretty much are you guys,
How much coin do we start with?
that is a good question. You start off with 2 coin.
Gotcha.
So you guys have 2 coin now. Are you guys keeping 1 coin? Are you paying 1 coin to your ward boss so that way they kind of be like, whatever, don't screw us over? Or are you paying them 2 coin to get a +1 status with them?
Don't know. I will defer to you guys who have played before. What
Yeah,
you
same.
feel?
I don't know what the
That would just be Josh.
play there is.
I'm gonna go with
Josh, what do you think?
You want more +1 statuses with people than not.
All right,
That's
so
kinda
then
what I
let's
said.
give 2, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Which means like we work our first job basically with like whatever we have on us.
Yeah.
Like, we don't
Okay.
get to go like purchase stuff.
We don't get to go shopping.
Well, we
What?
don't have like a year's worth of money.
A coin is like a week's worth of pay.
Oh, a week's pay. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
it's impressive.
So your goal is pretty much in this is to like, you want to keep spending coin to upgrade things, but you want to put
Yeah.
coins in your vault, because depending on how much you have in your vault, when you go to retire this character determines how well they will be.
Okay. How well off? How
Yeah, how
comfortable?
well off they would
If,
be.
if you get to retire your character.
I
and
was
you
gonna
didn't
say, if
get
they
massive
survive.
harms
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
just like straight up die or disappear and go to jail.
Yeah.
We haven't played this enough for anybody to really go to jail for a period of time, but
Scanning real quick because you guys are in Charter Hall, so I'm just seeing if there's any which group is kind of working, if they have any in there, but let's see. The basement on City Watch HQ. I can figure this out in a second while we do other stuff. We're just doing a quick mix scan. So anyway, while I look at that to let you know who you're paying that to. So you chose your special ability. So now you guys can choose your crew upgrades. which is that kind of little grid underneath, I believe. Oh, sorry, no, it's underneath shadows, crew upgrades. So you get to choose 2. So one faction helped you get the upgrade. So you have 2 pre-chosen ones, which is your lair is hidden, and you get a bonus in XP when you train in prowess and downtime. But now you get to choose 2 additional ones to your new crew, so you'll have 4 things all together. So then when you assign your 2 upgrades, the GM will tell you about the 2 factions that are impacted by your choices. One helped you get the upgrade that you like, and you get a +1 status with them. Your option is spend 1 coin to repay their kindness and take +2 status with them instead. Well, you guys already spent the 2 coins, so okay, and 1. All right, so so there'll just be 2 other factions that you have a +1 and a -1 to. So so you can look at those, the crew upgrades. It's pretty much, it says crew upgrades and then the layer quality and training and all that stuff. You guys can discuss and choose which 2, and if you have questions, I'll ignore them.
It's too bad. All right, what are we thinking?
Trying to get to the actual shadows real quick. There we go.
That is on page
116.
Ooh, here we go. So thief rigging. We get 2 things for free. So like we can have 2 types of load for free. So we could always go light, but we have like 2 types of gear that don't count towards load towards us.
Yeah.
Ever.
So essentially, we pick light, but essentially get normal.
Medium.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And so like you could carry burglary gear and tinkering tools for 0, right?
Yeah, it's the drug dealer code. It's got so many pockets.
I do like that one.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
Yeah.
And then like the other things like you have like underground maps and pass keys, and so it's just a way to like travel through the underground canals and tunnels. Dave, do you know what like rook and skulk related actions are? I don't think I know that off the top of my head.
Yeah.
and skull.
Because those give us +1 to rolls for those types of actions. Or you can go down into like the other things. So like we have quality of gear that gives us like a plus to that type of gear. It's not like a D towards the gear, but like, like we have really good quality of this type of tool or supply that we use. So it could be our weapon, like, right, like, so that could be one.
Yep.
Or even like with
those are cohorts. So those are pretty much as you expand your gang, and they're people that work for you.
Yeah.
So rooks are con artists, spies, and socialites. What was the other one? Rooks and skulks. Scouts, infiltrators, and thieves.
Got you. So if we wanted to have an expanded thing, that would be an upgrade for that. But yeah, so I don't know if there's like
I mean, thief rigging just sounds so good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think that's my top choice right now.
Well, I think we get 2, right? So we get thief rigging plus we get a second. So
So wait, we decided that getting the plus to the weapon is one of them?
Well, that is one we could do.
So we can get.
I guess what I was thinking is if we have the ability to like carry more stuff, does it synchronize well with also being able to carry better stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like those feel like they go together well.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess then the question would be like, do we want better gear or tools or weapons or implements? Like, I don't necessarily know how all those play out.
So gear would be your burglar gear and your climbing gear. The implements are all the arcane implements. Supplies are like subterfuge supplies.
Yeah.
Tools are your demolition tools and your tinkering tools, and then weapons are just anything that falls in the weapons category.
So probably.
And then you also have like documents. So like if we're going around with like forged stuff, so that we don't get caught by stuff. But
I mean, gear seems to make the most sense.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're gonna need good burglar gear, especially if we have like the load to carry that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. I
mean, if we're initially like doing, thievery type jobs or breaking in jobs, like that feels
right
the most beneficial there.
Yeah. I'm on board with that.
Yeah, and having better quality stuff is always better in the long run.
Sure.
Okay. Yep, that works.
All right.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. So I was reading through the so I think what the pretty much the guys that you're paying your boss, it's going to be of course I turned the page and then I can't find it again, is actually the city council. Because they are part of Charter Hall. However, I think it's one of the noble families. I don't think it's one of the more powerful one. Like, actually, let's see. I think, Duskvol. Duskvol, he has some sort of connection with you guys, and he's like, okay, we have the same alignment of getting rid of the crime. So he's kind of turning a blind eye from what you guys are doing, but like to do that, he's kind of like the noble that you guys trust at the. So
got you.
So I'm not gonna say all of city council, but specifically Duskvol, and he's kind of influencing that. With the coin and stuff you're sharing. So, what were the two that you guys chose?
Thief rigging and then quality gear.
Quality gear. Okay. So I think with that, you guys are going to, let's see, a +1 and a -1 with two different factors. So
is that different than the two that we already did?
I don't know, because it's in a different part.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, because
okay
I'm
I
just double checking here as I lost the page.
We know what we're doing and playing this game.
Once we get going, we'll be good. Yeah, so
it's only a 300-page document,
Yeah, this is with assigning the crew. So yeah, there's one faction that helped you get this upgrade and one faction that is kind of screwed over by this. So I think with quality gear and then thief rigging. So you'll get a +1 with these guys. I think the brigade, they helped you guys with like getting quality gear. They're the firefighters of the city and beloved for their life-saving heroism, or reviled for their looting and extortion rackets, also known as the Sallies or the Salamanders from the ancient name. But I think that they kind of also agree with some of your missions that you're doing, and they kind of helped you with getting like the quality gear. So you're gonna have a +1 with the brigade. And then the thief rigging, I think the the other thief guild that isn't the one you guys are going after.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever they are. Let's turn here, because like you're kind of going on their turf, the wraiths. You're gonna have a -1 with them. So with that, the final thing is choosing your favorite contact. So look at the potential contacts on your crew sheet, which is kind of in the same place that your friends are, and choose one contact who's a close friend, a longtime ally, or a partner in crime. And then there's going to be 2 factions that are impacted by that choice. So, which one is sticking out to you? And then we can go from there.
Let's see.
A lot of choices.
Jeez.
So we've got the explorer, the blue coat, the deal broker, the collector, a noble, or the tavern.
Can I give a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Judging what you guys were saying, I think a blue coat might be willing to play a game. He might not be as corrupted as all of them, like as everyone, and he would kind of have some information. He's like, okay, I see potential. Like he could have been a friend that he heard what you guys are trying to do. A noble, I don't know. I don't see that too well, especially since we already have one through the city watch. But also, I feel like a deal broker could potentially work as well. Like both would. I think those 2 might give some interesting options. A tavern owner might also hear some rumors as well. But yeah.
What is a blue coat?
A cop, pretty much.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're the police officers.
Yeah, gotcha.
Even though they're their own faction on top of being police. No, I like the idea of a blue coat or a deal broker. It just depends on like whether we want to go with like, oh, there's this police officer who knows what we're up to, and is on board for seeing things happen maybe in a less than normal way because they haven't been able to get to these crews through the normal actions. Or it's the deal broker who has all the connections in the underworld. And
it's like is a blue coat contact gonna be helpful in like reducing heat at all, or like
possibly
it could. It could lead that way, and just
so like the deal broker sounds like they'd be good at setting us up for jobs, whereas like maybe the blue coat is beneficial in reducing threat level after we complete something.
Well, all these people will give you jobs. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like the blue coat's gonna come to us and be like, hey, so I hear that there's some things going down over in the night market.
Right.
You didn't hear it from me, but
reducing heat. Like I just imagine this blue coat turns up to a burning building. It went wrong. Good luck. Just like we run past him. You gotta explain it, dude. You got this.
Yeah.
Or he like arrests us as the job is complete, but lets us out the back.
I like the blue coat just because I like the idea of just like a disgruntled city watch going like we need to get stuff done and nothing's happening. A deal broker just sounds shady to me, and I don't think my character would deal with a deal broker. If he's doing it, he's outside while you guys talk to the guy.
It's Officer Gordon going to Batman.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
I mean, my character was all for the collector just because he wanted to look at shiny artifacts, but I didn't want to push that on anyone.
Yeah, I think that works.
So the blue coat.
Yep.
All right. And it says here, at our option, we can increase the intensity of the faction's relationship. And I was like, why not? Let's give them a +2, -2. So I think you guys are going to have a -2 with the Gray Cloaks, who are former Blue Coats that turned to crime because of your contact.
Mm.
But I think the +1 is going to go towards let's see, I had it. Or the +2. It's probably the inspectors,
Ooh.
which is another section of the City Watch. Now that I looked at it, but
Working our way through it.
they're the criminal investigators of the City Watch that have a reputation for ethics and integrity. No one likes them. Let's
that.
see. I'm trying to see if there's anything that fits a little bit better.
No, honestly though, I think like the inspectors are like, hey, like we might not like how you guys do what you do, but what you do is integral.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I mean? Like I think they can, like they don't turn a blind eye to it. They're like keeping track of what we're doing.
Yeah.
But at the same time is they're looking at it as like, oh, you stole from the bad guys.
Yeah.
But like when we steal from the rich people, then they have to slap us on the wrist.
We're just supplying Columbo with all his information.
I will ask. Did someone write down all the pluses and minuses to factions that you guys have?
Yes.
Okay.
have
I
them
figured
all
Josh
down.
did because I was
Josh
like,
is good.
I was reading it all. Yeah, maybe later you can post it in the
So
Discord.
we have I can give you right now what it is. So we have a -1 to the unseen.
Mhm.
We have a -1 to the wraiths, and a -2 to the gray cloaks.
Yes.
Gray cloaks.
Gray
There you go.
cloaks. Yeah.
We have a +2 to the inspectors, a +1 to the brigade, and a +1 to ink rakes. And apparently my mouth does not work super great.
It's all good.
Past
Those
10
are
PM.
hard to say altogether.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ugh. Talk about getting tongue-tied. I'm not even using an accent yet.
Oh no.
Don't worry. I purposely made this character so I don't have to talk a lot. I almost wanted the character's like thing to be like his mouth is sewn shut,
Nice.
and so he
So
had
you
to
just
like
never
do hand.
talk.
Yeah, so
No,
then
he just has
to
like
do,
a little
hand
thing.
motions.
Yeah.
And so you would just like have me go, and my character does this with his hands, which means, and I was like, no, that doesn't work super well. It's probably because I've been watching Wednesday.
Ah.
Thing is part of it, and he just does like things with his hand.
That would be wild. That would be so amazing and also so hard to play next to.
No, I was like, no, we can't. Like, if we were in person, this would be a great thing
Yeah,
for a
for
podcast.
Right.
No, we can't. We can't like run that. That's not gonna go super well. So,
All good. All right. So, how's everyone feeling? Do we want to jump a little bit into our characters now, or is it getting a little late?
Everybody knows how I will absolutely answer that question. So do not
so
answer it based
pressing
on me.
on. To quote Reline K, we're pressing on, pressing on.
What are we doing next?
It is. I figure we'll do a short mission, just so that way we can kind of get a feel of our characters. We'll skip kind of the ahead like through the information gathering thing, or maybe we can just do one information gathering roll. But I imagine I lost his name already. LaRose. Maybe he's walking down the street doing his patrols, and then he kind of comes up next to Ezekiel there and kind of just like does like the normal thing, like slips you like a paper, like with a couple notes on it that says like pretty much like coordinates to a building, and on there is just like it says like within the whole thing of our brain's forgetting the words, the whatever it was that they did in the imitation game. Like you guys have your charter and your like your code words, you look it through there.
Yep.
and you see that pretty much there's this house over in Brightstone, with a noble house that is kind of connected to underground stuff, and they have pretty much blueprints that he wants you to steal from there. It is, yeah. So it is in Brightstone in there, and so pretty much what you guys will be doing is, yeah. So planning an engagement, but first you can. This is the score. So and yeah, and the other thing is like he'll give you four. I always forget how the coin's supposed to. Pretty much, yeah. I think it's
Yeah, he can give us 4 coins, Dave.
Yeah, 4 coins.
Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be a 4 coin job. And then I'm just gonna find the rules for. I see the engagement rules, but like how to gather information. I'm pretty. There we go.
We just, I think there's a couple roles we get to make. Like, I think, if I'm remembering it, you let us do like 2 things each as we prepared. So, like, we got to do our own little, like, role play to figure out, like, what exactly our characters did to prepare for the score. And then, like, we actually just were then in it.
Yeah, so feel free, like, what you guys would like to do. Like, what do you guys want to do to roll information? And you guys can RP or talk this all out real quick.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say, Josh, do you want to start? Yeah.
Yeah, so Soren will 1,000% probably like do a little bit of his own thing, but then he'll probably be with one or more of you just in the background while you guys do some of your things. Yeah, I think he'll probably go talk to Grace, the extortionist, just to kind of get any feelers that she has on the family and or their underground connections, just to know what he's working with. So he'll make a consort roll on that, and then he'll probably also do a survey just to figure out like the lay of the land of the building itself, to know like the best ways in, best ways out, how to keep us most under, like, outside of being heat focused. So I think those are the 2 things that that the Grin Soren Dre is going to do.
All right, so yeah, so you're asking your
So yeah, he's gonna meet with Grace to get her feel on who are the players involved here. And then he's going to go to the place itself. So he's gonna basically survey the place and kind of get an idea of like, where are the good routes in, good routes out, what does security look like, all that.
All right. Yeah, so if you ask Grace, why don't you do the roll for Grace first?
All right, and so how many dice am I rolling?
It's whatever skill you're using. So like however many pips you have in that skill.
So consort. So I'm rolling just a dice, or I'm rolling 2 dice, but I keep the greater of the 2.
2. Or no,
Yeah.
if you only have 1 pip, you only roll 1. If you have 2 pips, you roll 2. But if you have none, then you roll 2 and roll the lowest.
Got you. So just 1 dice. Got you. Roll that. That's a failure on consorting. It's a 2.
Okay. And so she's just like, yeah, I heard that they have I don't know, they got some tasty drinks in there from what I've heard. But what goes on in there, I don't know. There's people going in and out all the time. I forgot your question.
I just want to know who was involved, Grace.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. This wine's pretty
But-
good, but I don't know. There's something, I don't know, probably some old lady in there. It's one of those houses, you know?
Just
How
one
good's
of
this
those.
drink?
I gotta catch up with you when you're not on your drinking
Look,
binge. Next
it's
time.
delicious. You still talk to that cat boy? And we'll just fade off. Yeah, and then you want to just take a...
Yeah, so then it's a survey. So a roll. And that's a 4, which is a success, but with a drawback.
Yeah. So pretty much you're able to see that this is just a square foundation, kind of pretty... It's there's a little bit of distance, but it's still kind of like... It's not like one of the grand mansions, so it's like just a simple kind of square foundation with plaster and boarded and timbered exterior. That kind of looks pretty plain, but it has a handful of windows and everything outside. But I imagine as you kind of go out, and maybe you just stare a little bit longer, and you kind of take note that just like you notice like some of the nobles there just kind of like look at you and are whispering with each other. Not so you can hear, but like they're definitely looking in your direction.
Gotcha.
Um,
And as he catches that the nobles are onto him, he leaks away with his crown.
how about the rest of y'all? Is there anything you would like to do to try to gather information?
Yeah, I mean, I think Silvara will probably go and check in with Frake, who is her locksmith friend.
Mhm.
And I think she's gonna, in a similar way, try to see if he has any information, like if he's done any work at the place. Try to probably do a survey roll, just to well, I guess. But well, you can tell me what you think it is. But she's trying to find out from him if he knows anything about the security setup of the house. Would be the first thing that she would do.
Okay.
So would that be survey?
Yeah. It's whatever. Pretty much anything can be rolled for anything. It's
Okay.
Yeah,
So
survey
what
is
is
gather
a-
information. Yeah.
Okay. So what would a 4 be? With a
so-
1, Pip.
Yeah, so
Dot.
so 4 is success with a setback or something, and he's like,
Okay.
What was his name again? I forgot.
Frake.
Break. And he's just like, yeah. I myself haven't done anything over there, but I know there's been a bunch of clockwork being done over there. I don't know if they're in that area. I don't know if it's that particular house or something, but I don't know. That could be anything. It could be security. It could be, I don't know, entertainment. I don't know, but I remember hearing through the grapevine that yeah, there was definitely some clockwork stuff going up there, but I don't know. There was something happened up there with that kind of work. And sorry, not as helpful as it could be.
Interesting. Hey, anything's better than nothing at this point.
Mhm.
Okay, and then what else is she going to do? It's hard not really super knowing. Is there a way to kind of scout out the house before we go? Can she kind of go and covertly just try to I guess that'd be another either survey or prowl maybe, but just to kind of see if she can get a feel of who's coming, who's going, if there's any I don't know if guards is the right word, but just kind of the flow of the people in the house.
Yeah, if you want to just kind of, yeah, just keep yeah, just kind of
I
quick.
want to like surveil it for a couple of hours.
Yeah,
I
you can
think.
do that. Yeah, it's if you're kind of trying to hide or prowl, that might be a prowl roll.
Prowl.
Let's see
Yeah.
what is prowl the unseen traverse obstacles. What's survey?
That's what I did
Yeah.
for the last one.
Yeah.
Which I can do again.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever one. Like if you're trying to be more stealthy and stuff, like.
Yeah, I definitely think she is. I think she's kind of like found a little perch somewhere and is just watching.
Okay, yeah, roll prowl.
All right, so that's 2, so I roll twice.
2d6 and whatever the highest one is.
All right, so that's a 5.
A 5. Okay. Which I think that's also
Also success with a setback. Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're kind of just sitting there, and you do notice that it's like it looks like, it's definitely like an older couple that lives there, but they seem to constantly be in and out, and maybe on one of the nights that you go there, you notice that like or maybe you kind of do multiple nights or something like that, but you notice that they tend to go out to parties a lot throughout the night.
Okay.
But yeah. So, but I think the setback is as well as just like maybe when you're leaving, like you kind of notice like nobles kind of whispering as well, just like
Interesting. Okay.
like
Okay.
and looking in your direction.
I don't love that. She definitely doesn't love that.
All right. The anime or John?
I was gonna say, do we know all the information that these guys have learned?
Oh yeah.
I would
This
have
is
communicated,
this is
yeah.
all being
Yeah.
shared.
Yes.
Just gonna
yep.
make sure. Okay, so we understand that they go out a lot and they frequent out in parties. We didn't get like specific areas that they might be going. So I am going to consort with my tavern friend to see if I can narrow down a location, and then if I can narrow down a location, I'm gonna go finesse and I'm gonna see if I can steal a house key or something.
Love that.
All right.
Because that's what I do.
Yeah.
So Kyler, a tavern owner is who I have as my contact, my ally.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna consort with them about the individuals and their movements, and maybe if they know of any parties or anything that they might be going to.
Okay. Do you think Kalira, or however you say your name, or their name, do you think it's a guy or a girl?
I'm gonna go with Guy.
Guy.
Make Dave roll. Make Dave roll.
Yeah, I like a guy for this one.
So they're just he looks at you and just oh yeah. So what kind of role do you want to do?
So yeah, I'm just gonna look at him as like, so I saw these old people. I saw these nice old people, and I really want to meet them, but I have no idea what they are. But I've seen them go around, and I want to know where they go. Can you tell me where they go? I know you know a lot of things. You're good. And then he's just gonna try and consort just by using his like natural cuteness. It's a 4.
4? He's just like, oh my goodness, Jeremy, I told you not to yell that much at night. Oh my goodness. Or at the, what is it? It's daytime. It was busy. Look, I know that they're doing some sort of party in the nobles up in it is such as I turn the things in the Unity Park. Yeah, they're getting some to get together. If you want to go talk with some boring old people, you can do that. But look, man, you gotta relax in the morning. Like, what are you drinking?
You know exactly what I'm drinking. You serve it to me.
Oh.
But at the same time, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'll stop yelling. But to be honest, at least those stress lines make you look very rigid and makes you look very smart.
Okay, that's it. Get out. Get out.
Just walks out. It's like, bye. It's like, and then just continues going.
Oh yeah, you know they're at Unity Park and
Okay.
gonna
So-
pilfer a key.
I'm gonna see if I can pilfer anything from their pockets, but yes, I am looking for a key, but anything of value or anything that would be valuable to our heist would be what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna try and blend in with the locals and finesse a key.
All right.
So this is finesse. I say. That's 6.
Yeah, you are able to kind of just waltz up to like this like older gentleman and lady and just sort of going like, oh, this is a great party, and just kind of like whisk out like like a just like it looks like a key to the door, and yeah, what looks like the front door, and you're able to like either make a copy of that or not all that. Like you're pretty much able to get your own copy without them, and get the original key back without them even knowing.
Just imagine if they even caught me, my character would just be going like, "Oh, your coat's so dirty, sir. You need to take this off." As he slowly takes the key out, as he takes off the coat.
Like it is. Oh.
Yeah, it's all filled with mud, sir. I'm gonna go take this to the. Oh, there's some of the thing. I'll be right back, sir. It's like just.
What a nice lad.
Trust the 4-foot cat boy. You can't do it.
All right, and John, how about you? What information do you want to get?
So I am first gonna study. I'm gonna look at some maps of the building, and I'm going to look up what most likely paths for like intercept is. So like if we raise an alarm or something, or if people are coming in, like what path they are most likely to approach from, so I can keep an eye on that direction.
Right.
So I've got a 2 in study, and that is a 6 and a 4.
Right. Yep.
Boom,
So you
so
take the
6
highest. Yeah.
down.
No, you definitely notice that like there's really only 2 ways in, like the front door and the back door. But the front door is definitely like right on the street where there's a lot more traffic, and the back door is kind of like an alleyway. But if you pretty much if there was like if things go south, it wouldn't be out of the question that the front door would be where people were trying to check.
Gotcha. All right. And then my second option is I'm going to survey the area to look for like the best like vantage point, like a lookout location.
Mhm.
All right, I've got 1 in survey. That is a 3, so that fails.
There's like as you look around, you just kind of all you see is just a bunch of like just really just populated buildings and all that stuff around you, and there's like and like as you're kind of looking around, like maybe you're also kind of getting distracted as like this gentleman comes up. He's like, "Excuse me, young man, I've been noticing that some of your type keep coming up here. What are you doing here?"
Ezekiel is not going to say anything. He wears like a large brimmed hat, so he just kind of pulls his hat down and like quickly darts off into an alleyway.
And like you just hear it's like, "That's what you got to tell these ruffians? Tell them what for. Get out of here." And so yeah, I did learn a little bit more like that how planning engagement's supposed to go, but like we'll make those changes next time we play. It's
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think it's just a good way to kind of get in there. So yeah, you guys kind of gathered information and all that stuff. So what kind of engagement are you gonna do? So there's assault, deception, stealth, occult, social, and transport. If you have any questions about any one, they're kind of a little bit all self-explanatory. This just determines how you guys are doing the job.
If they're away, I would assume stealth, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I
I'm
was
just gonna
thinking.
like break in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my guess, or that would be my leaning.
Yeah, same.
No, I think we're going stealth.
Mhm.
All right. So
I have a key witness to help us.
now choose your loadouts. So that's you're just sorry, John. I saw that you clicked an item there. You're gonna click the italics don't count for so. But anyway, your load is 3, 5, or 6, and then you kind of click them as you need them, or as you use them.
+2 for our crew bonus.
I was gonna say
Yes.
we can go light and then we get 2 more. Yeah.
Yeah, italics don't count. So.
Now, what are the ones that have like multiple boxes?
That counts
I can
towards
take everything.
load. So you can have. So if you have a large weapon, that counts as 2 load.
Yeah, so I think
So
that
you have to,
so the fine
select
long
both boxes then.
yeah, so the
essentially.
long rifle
Alright.
would be 2.
2. Yeah. Okay. That is what I assumed.
Yeah, because they're kind
But
of.
you guys don't have to select any items right now. Like you can have an idea of what you think you're going to use, but as we do the score, when we've run into a problem, that's when we select an
Okay.
item for the situation. And
Gotcha.
so like
okay.
we'll have 7, like if you select light, you'll have 5 items plus whatever things are in italics that don't count towards load.
Yep.
And so I would say like burglary gear and climbing gear are the things that we have like set to us that are like they're top quality whatever, but like we always have them on us. And so those I would say those would probably be our like gear that doesn't count towards our whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now
Yep.
we are going to do the engagement roll, which is going to determine pretty much advantages, disadvantages. So right now for sheer luck, you have 1 die. And this is something I'm going to roll. So is this operation particularly bold or daring? Or is it overly complex and contingent on many factors? It sounds like you guys are just sneaking in there.
While they're out at a party
Yeah.
is what it seems like. So it seems like pretty straightforward, easy.
Yeah.
At
So
least from the information we've gathered.
yes, from the information you gathered, let's see. But yeah. So I have the number for that. Does the plan detail expose a vulnerability in the target hit them where they're weakest? I would agree with that. So you're definitely getting 1 with that. Then it's like, is the target strongest against approach, or do they have particular defenses or special preparations, which you don't know? So
There's something clockwork wise going on.
yeah. But so there's that. And then can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? Which I think some of them did. So I got some of that. Any other elements? All right, so I am rolling some dice. All right, so the highest one I rolled was a 5. So that is a mixed result. You are in a risky position when the action starts. So
Love that.
Lovely.
yeah, so I imagine that like you guys are all going up there, and you know what? Let's get a little bit more tense music here.
Oh god.
Oh, I meant to ask before. Do we in this world have ways of like remote communication, or no?
I don't. I don't
We
think
can we can
so.
just go off of Dave's steampunk idea that always exists, that there's always some sort of quote unquote magical way.
Yeah,
Communication.
I imagine
radio.
there's some way. Like, and I think as kind of stuff goes on, you guys will see there. But yeah, so I imagine you guys kind of go up to this square building, and Jeremy, you slide the key in perfectly, and it goes in there, and you just hear click as the door opens up. But as you guys are all kind of standing there about to go, like, I imagine half you guys kind of get in, and Ezekiel, you are kind of like about to step in as, or maybe all three, and Ezekiel, you're about to go in and close the door, and you just hear, "Oh, hey, look, it's that man I chased off earlier." As, and he's like, "What are you doing here at that door?" So, real quick, you can use items and all that stuff. You can use your special abilities. There's no real turn order, but we're just going to make sure that everyone kind of gets their action as we keep going through there. But, pretty much, you guys have already set up the perfect plan. You guys know exactly what's going on, even if there's setbacks like the ones we have. However, one of the main things is that you can do a flashback where you can go back in time and you'll be like, I did blank. The example is like, I made this, like when you guys were a tinkerer, I made this concoction that's able to like dissolve locks or something like that. It's like, okay, that's going to be at least a stress or two. So, yeah. And so there will be a cost for the stuff that you try to do. But not like, and it's not always coin. It is either stress or it could be coin. So yeah, there's stuff like that, but we'll figure that out. But that is kind of the main thing. It's like you can either use gear, you can use skills, or you can use flashbacks, but you just want to make sure that you are paying attention to that stress.
Okay. So how many people made it into the house before this guy saw us?
I'm gonna say, let's see, I'm gonna roll a d4. I'll let you know.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, 3. So yeah, the Ezekiel's about to go in and close the door.
Ooh.
Okay, so there's a chance that he only saw Ezekiel. Okay.
Can Ezekiel just shut the door and walk away?
Yeah.
Like outside of the house?
Yeah. So what Ezekiel will do is, he'll shut the door, walk away, and go around back of one of the buildings, kind of like, I guess, opposite the street or opposite the front door, and use his climbing gear to basically climb up onto the roof, and then he'll set up watch from there.
All right. Well, this guy's gonna follow you. He's like, "What are you doing in there?" he's close by. So, but if you want to try to scale the wall before he gets up there, like, I just think if he wasn't there, you'd be able to scale up, no problem. You can click that off.
Right.
But it's like the fact that this guy saw you trying to go into a house.
Ooh.
Gonna roll.
How does everybody feel if I murder him?
Wow.
So
Wow.
let me just tell you something about the lore of this thing, is that of this world, is that when you murder somebody, pretty much there's a whole faction called the Spirit Wardens. And
Okay.
when someone dies, they instantly get notified and they come to track down
Okay.
the
All right.
like
So you're just putting a target on your back?
Maim is better than murder.
yeah, murder is like,
Or murder is, oh, you done did that.
yeah,
Right,
like murder
right,
will like
Hmm.
just because pretty much they have this whole ritual and stuff to make sure that like the ghost is not inside the wall.
Oh, that's right, because we can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't murder him, Johnny.
Yeah.
You
so
you can,
essentially-
but it's
essentially it's the anti-murder hobo.
Like
rule of
break
the
his
game.
arm, mug
Can
him.
Can I kind of duck around a corner and wait for him to come around and then punch him or try and knock him out?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you
Ooh,
want.
I
Josh.
was
Do a-
also good.
Do a guillotine choke or a,
Yeah.
like a. Come on.
Yeah. I
Let's
mean,
go.
yeah.
give him a
something of
wedgie.
that.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Rear naked choke him.
Whoa, keep your clothes on. This is a kid's show.
Wait, kids are watching this? No.
No, I'm joking.
Don't watch this.
Jeremy has his eyes closed and his ears
Yeah,
closed. He's not
Jeremy's
watching
in the
it.
house.
Right.
yeah, so this guy is like, I'm gonna say he was walking alone. I don't think he was with anybody. He was just like, I'm going to the party. Hey, what are you? And he's chases you around here. He's like, these ruffians in there, and yeah, this sounds like a skirmish roll. But if you think it would be something else, I'm willing to hear.
I mean, I don't have anything in skirmish.
I know.
So
I
what
guess-
would you say you're doing, and what skill are you using for this?
Right, I'm trying to see if I could.
I mean, well, I was just thinking, it's like if we're thinking of like load and items you could have an unusual weapon be like a blow dart gun or a blow
Right.
dart. And
Well,
you
I'm
could
also
shoot-
wondering, like, finesse has the option to employ, misdirection or sleight of hand. Could I kind of juke him out? So, essentially turn a corner or like duck into an another alleyway
Yeah.
and like backtrack around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Essentially
that's
just try and,
totally
like,
an option.
Kind of like get him off my tail that way.
Yeah.
pick up a rock, throw it behind you as you duck into
Right,
it.
yeah, or like duck or chuck a rock over in another area, something to that effect.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. That is a 6.
Nice.
Right. Yeah, you're able to fully get away from him and kind of make your way around. However, I think there's another mechanic in here, which is setting clocks.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to set a clock as soon as I remember how to bring that up. Of being like pretty much the nobles catching on.
Mm-hmm.
All of the nobles in the world?
No, it's just not all of it. It's just this noble. It's like he's got friends. He did mention he was going somewhere. I forget
Okay.
how to add a clock on Roll20.
It looks like it's in the
Um.
faction mode. There's a clocks tab.
So there's two different ones. So this could be one specifically for John. So you have to go to John's sheet, and it's down at the bottom, where it says clocks on the right side. Or this could be a faction clock, or even
There you
not
go.
a faction clock in the crew sheet.
Yeah,
Underneath the hunting grounds, there's clocks there as well.
yeah. I'm just gonna clock name. I'm just gonna set a clock. Nobles finding, and I'm just gonna make that a 6, and I think 1 pip is just from that whole thing. And when that all fills up, like the nobles are going to know that that you guys are doing shenanigans. So
Right.
while that's all going on, yeah, you guys are inside this house. Like you kind of see like this staircase kind of heading up upstairs, and there's kind of like a room that's off to the right there. That's kind of like an opening, like kind of maybe like a study where there's like a fireplace in there, but it's pretty clean, pretty orderly, but it is dark and quiet in here, as you know that they are out.
Okay. So I think Salvara tends to, when we're in these situations, like become very like, she goes first, she's very spastic, she's kind of like moving around the room, checking things. So I don't know if this is the time to use this, but I could have dark sight goggles, and I'm just imagining like she like pulls them on and it's just like kind of going like almost like aggressively signaling to everyone else to like not move, and she's just like flitting around the room checking like doors and windows and like getting on the floor and like, you know, looking for tripwires. Like she's essentially just looking for anything that like could mess us up in terms of alarms or
Mhm.
or locks or anything that we need to pay attention to.
Yeah, so yeah, you put on the dark side goggles if you want to do that, and that's yeah, you're able to see, at least on the bottom floor here, there's you can see that there was like some sort of like clockwork contraption that is pretty standard for Duskvol or Duskvale, to however you pronounce it. Silly place.
Duskvol.
Duskvol.
It go
Duskvol.
Duskvol.
But yeah, you of like, it's kind of like a rudimentary security thing that's like, but since you had the
Okay.
key, like you're able to get through it. But like overall, like besides like, I don't know, like a couple like kind of same thing, simple just alarms like on windows in the back door, it seems like everything's
Right.
fine.
Okay. So after she does this like elaborate like acrobatics display, she like stands up and like looks back. I actually don't think she realized that Ezekiel wasn't there until, because she was so focused, and so she like looks back at the other two and like gives a nod and then like pauses, and you see this like confused look on her face, and she's just like, Ezekiel?
Well, he's gone. I don't know where he went.
Make sure you also
And
click
she just
off,
like shrugs.
and make sure you
Yes,
click
yeah.
off dark side goggles. But,
Yep.
hey.
And then I guess she heads towards the room you said that was there on this first floor, right?
Yeah, the study.
Yeah, so she'll head
The
into the
unlit
study.
fireplace.
Okay, yeah.
Hey. Yeah, and inside there you can kind of see that there's like just a whole bunch. There's just a bunch of books, an unlit fireplace, which you can kind of see maybe an ember or two still kind of softly glowing. Not in the risk of a fire, but it's just like
Like recently it
yeah.
been on.
And yeah, like there's just a couple open books and stuff just kind of all light around. There's a couch and a chair with like big fur rugs and some, well, or I guess fake fur, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, just like some trophies and all that stuff.
Okay.
Uh,
Do I see anything that like indicates, like as I scan the room, do I get the feeling like what we're looking for isn't in here, or do I see anything that would make me want to explore more?
you don't see anything that's really standard. This looks like a very typical
Normal room. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she like abruptly turns around, comes back out, and she's like, "Not it."
All right. So with that, Josh, anime, what would you like to do?
Okay. So there was that room. Where else was there in the house? I'm trying to remember.
Like in the back,
So yeah, there was a stairwell when we came in.
Yeah.
staircase that went upstairs, and then like in the back, well, you guys didn't go back there to find out.
Okay.
But we know that, so when we first came in, there's a stairwell, there's the study to the side, and
Yeah.
then a hallway that I guess leads
Leads-
towards the back.
Yeah, and I'll say like from the study, like Silvara, you can see that there's like a dining room that kind of connects to the back there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm more interested in the stairwell, to be honest. I think I want to go
Yep.
up that.
And I can't remember what my Soren follows.
Okay, you guys are going upstairs. All right.
Yeah.
I think at this point, yeah, you guys can go upstairs. As you're starting to go upstairs, and after waiting with all that, I'm gonna say, Ezekiel, you can make your way back to the front door if you wish, or if you still want to kind of go up the roof.
I will. Yeah, I'll go up on the roof.
Okay. So, I
So
won't.
you would be using what to get there?
Climbing tools.
So, I'm not gonna make you roll that. You're not really.
In duress.
Yeah.
Indirect, yeah. doing
And
that.
they're really good tools, Dave.
Yeah, they're quality.
Cool.
Now, the gear we're not marking off because we're essentially just saying we have that because it's quality, or do we still have to check that off?
You can still check it off that you used it, but it doesn't count towards your load.
Mm.
Right. It doesn't count towards the 3 load, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you're going light, it doesn't count towards
Yeah.
your load.
All right, and then while you get up there, you notice that there's a couple lights that are on, like of just people that didn't go out to party and all that stuff, and a handful of people, but you don't really notice anything huge, like
Nothing out of the ordinary or of concern.
mm-hmm.
All right.
I should say with a
then-
quick scan. If you want to look deeper, then that's gonna be
Right. I'll say that suffices for now. I'll come back down and then go rejoin the crew, and essentially, give a all clear externally for the moment.
we can, you can be able to get back in. All right, so we can say that Savara lets you in. So Jeremy and Soren, you guys are.
She like opens the door and she goes, "Oh, it's you," and then just like runs away.
All right, so Soren and Jeremy, you guys are kind of heading upstairs. When you get to the stairwell, you see that there's like 3 kind of closed doors. It is kind of like a small little hallway that kind of just wraps around the staircase. So there's like a doorway kind of like off to the right a little bit from the staircase, and then there's one that because the staircase I'm picturing this is like against the wall, like the outside. Okay. So it's like there's a room, like a door right in front of the top of the staircase, a door that's kind of a little bit past the corner, and then one that's a little bit deeper in.
Okay. Interesting. Well, what do you think, big guy?
I'm here if anything goes wrong, or if you need help getting into something.
Well, I'm not necessarily good at this, but it's just like I'm just gonna check the doors. Just like, you said, do you think you said they were all locked, or?
I didn't say they were locked or unlocked. I just said they're closed.
No. Okay.
All we know is that there's 3 closed doors.
Well, let's go to the furthest one.
That's a great way to clear the room. Let's go back there.
Yeah, all the way back, and then I'm just gonna go to the furthest door all the way down and just like start to jiggle the handle.
All right. Yeah, you jiggle the handle, and it's definitely not locked.
Okay, I'm gonna open. I'm gonna slowly peek inside. Of course.
No. But you slowly peek inside, and you see like this large desk, kind of with like papers and everything all scattered around.
Ooh.
Sounds promising.
Looks like an office space. You think we should check it out?
All right.
And just like pushes the door open so the big guy can get in as I waddle in.
Yeah, cause he gets in with the door just like a quarter of the way open.
Yeah,
then,
yours. Like,
he just has to open it all the rest of the way for him to get in.
yeah. I can look.
But I will say, like, it is very dark in here. Like, you were able to kind of see a little bit that there's papers, but like if you're trying to,
I'm gonna just go like, wait, 1 second, big guy, I got this. And then he's gonna pull out his little lantern. He's gonna start. Give me a sec. And then he finally lights it. It's like, okay. He's got like a little lantern that he's gonna look around with.
Okay.
One of my tools. So do I get a better visual of the area?
Yeah, no, you're
like
definitely able to see. Like
Okay.
you see the desk, the papers, and then like you also like kind of see like a kind of bookshelf with like scattered books on it that's sitting next to a window.
Okay. So, big guy, what are we looking for again?
Blueprints.
Blueprints. Okay. Well,
They're blue and they have print on them.
You are so
Hopefully.
smart. Pass your shoulder.
Hopefully.
Ezekiel's
And
gonna
you
go
just-
over to
I
the
was
You
gonna
like.
see
say-
his like toothy grin as like you say that.
Can Silvara have like made it up the stairs and like heard them, and she like pops her head in the door as he like talks about blue prints?
Yeah.
Yeah, as he's saying they're blue and they have prints. And Zavara like pops in and is hearing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, she just makes a face.
It's like I look back at you. It's like, well, I am not good at reading. It never was my strong suit. So I'll leave it to you guys to figure out where everything is. I'll watch the door. He says as he says as you just see him slowly putting stuff on. And if anyone asks, I'm a noble and I'm not with you. As he's putting on jewelry that he has in his pocket.
Ezekiel brushes in past Savara, just muttering to himself, "Blueprints," shaking his head. He walks over to the scattered documents, and I'm going to do a study check on them to look through them.
Okay.
Oh, it's a good game.
And that is a 5.
Okay. Yeah, it takes you like as you kind of look through all of the everything, you're able to find what looks like half of a blueprint. Like it's not like it's ripped in half. It's like here's page 2 of 1.
Ugh.
And yeah, and it's well that's going on. Sorry, was there something you guys wanted to say?
I was just gonna have him roleplay that. Just be like, "All right, guys, I've got good news and I've got bad news." He holds up the blueprint. He's like, "Good news, I've got a piece of the blueprint. Bad news, there's multiple pages."
And you just have Soren goes, "Well, that's worth 2 coin. Now to find the other 2."
All
I
right,
bet it's in
everybody
his
spread out.
pillowcase.
Spread out. This is what you're looking for. He holds it up in the light. It looks like this. It's not blue. It looks like a building. It looks like a building.
Okay.
And while they're trying to figure out what to do, Soren pulls out this charm that he has in his pocket. Actually, I think he wears it around his neck. So he has this like charm that's on his neck, and he just holds it, and he like starts to mutter something in Tycherosi that all the Tycherosis like
Yep.
understand. But he's like saying something. I don't know what like the god is, so I'll have to figure that out. But he says something to
Carl
some
Senior.
like obscure Tycherosi god. What did you say, Carl Senior?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Tycherosi, Carl Senior translates to something much cooler, but that is the English name, and so he's just like, "Carl Senior, I need your strength. Please guide us." And then he starts looking through like the rest of the so I guess he's gonna roll a survey to kind of see if he can find the rest of the the things going on the table, and that's a 5. as
Fine.
well.
Alright. So like I imagine as you're kind of doing this and you're focusing in on there, like it feels like you feel like the pool of Carl Senior or whatever we'll name this god later.
I love Carl Senior. Let's just go
Yeah.
with it for now.
Carl Senior, as he kind of like, you feel like for a flash, you're able to like see the, through, like you're able to see into the ghost field for like a second, and you see that there's another room underneath the stairs, underneath the first floor.
Ooh.
Wow.
However, I think before we get too far, we had 2 success with a consequence, and I think this kind of fills up a little bit there, where you just hear like
2 clicks.
you kind of hear kind of talking like this mumble like, it's like, and then you just hear like a, hey, is anyone in here? Knocking on the front door.
Quick, put the light out.
As I will
Sylvar
mark
just like
up
freezes.
wherever the clock I put it in there. The clock is gonna go up 1 due to
Oh, it's
the
only going up 1? All right.
yeah,
perfect.
due to the light being spotted out the window.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, I can go talk to them if you want.
No. What?
What?
We're not here. We're not here.
Well, you know,
Shh, shh.
So Soren like puts his hand on his shoulder and just goes, "No talk.
that's all
Fine.
I'm good at.
Shh.
Not yet. If they
Can we
come
just
in,
wait?
we talk."
I was gonna say, can we just wait?
1.
I want to wait. Sylvara just waits.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can put up the light and wait. Yeah.
And so, like, while they're waiting, Soren goes, "There's a room beneath this room on the stairs. That's where the map is. Print blue, yes.
Where are
Okay.
we right now? Are we still upstairs
Yeah,
or did
you're
we make it
upstairs.
downstairs?
No, you guys
We're
never
upstairs.
left.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
We can
And so,
keep moving.
so Dave, is this like a secret room? Like, how would
Yes. It is
how
like
would this character understand?
you can I think with your flash into the ghost field is you see a staircase that is going downward starting at the same point that you guys went up. Does that make sense?
Got you.
Mhm.
So there's
There's a
another stair somewhere.
yeah, like it starts where you guys went upstairs, but there's a one that goes downstairs.
Got you. Okay. So yeah, so Soren would go, "There's stair down on first floor."
Okay. Got it.
And then he goes like he clasps onto the spirit charm and like mumbles something in Tekarosi again.
Mhm.
Of like thanks to Carl Sr.
Whopper.
Is the guy still there?
And
Is he making noise or trying to come in?
well, they're
What's he
talking,
doing?
and I think Jeremy said that he killed the light, and Ezekiel, you can recognize the noble from earlier. It's like, they know that they're up there. I forgot his voice already. He's like, they know that they're up there. Look, they turned the light off. I'm telling you, man, we gotta go in. And
That's the same guy that's
Okay, wait. No. So Vara runs down quietly, and she's gonna try to. I do have my tinkering tools or my lockpick. Can I lock the door more?
Yes, she's gonna sabotage
Break
the
the
door.
lock.
Yeah, just put the key and break it off.
Yeah, I wanna like reinforce the lock so they can't get in.
why don't you give me a flashback? Like maybe there's something prepared just for this moment.
I was gonna.
Okay,
Gotta give
okay.
a push. Take a
I have no
stress.
idea.
And this is a team effort, so like if anybody has ideas. or
I mean,
anything.
I definitely feel like she probably has made like these just weird little things. So maybe there's like a shared flashback anime if you want to, like where you catch her like making stuff and you come in and you just like have this spark of genius and you're like telling her this idea.
Yeah, it's like I just imagine it just like, oh yeah, we used to do this all the time. So you see, you take this, and basically, here's what's gonna happen. If they manage to open the door, which is not gonna happen, this weight hits this, and then it basically stops the door from opening. It's basically just a weighted thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's like and it's just like it's a mechanism where the lock drops, and what it does is it weighs down the door and basically completely makes it heavy to push with some like
Oh,
counterweight.
she is like, her mind is blown. She's so impressed and like just so excited, like cannot contain her excitement over this contraption you have created.
And
So she like runs down and like pulls this crazy, like it's like Mary Poppins bag. Like you guys see like this crazy thing that she's like smushed into her bag. And she starts trying to attach it to the door.
All right. I'm going to say just take 1 stress for that.
Okay.
And now, are you trying to be quiet while doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
I think that it sounds like a prowl, but unless there's something else I would want to do.
Yeah, I can do prowl. Yeah.
Yep. This game is all about convincing, like, no, this would work better.
How
Okay.
Elizabeth, how much do you have in prowl?
2.
Too.
I'm going to give assistance in going downstairs with my prowl as well. So I'm going to take a stress to give her a 3rd dice.
Okay.
All right, so I got a 4 and then a 5 was my highest.
All right. So
Did you roll 3 or just 2?
I did. The first one was 1.
Okay.
It was 1,
Oh.
5, 4. Yeah.
All right. Yep. So with a 5, yeah, success with a consequence. So yeah, I believe you get it on there. And then like you have it all the way, pretty much all in place. And then like as you're kind of turning to the last thing, like the you just hear on the other side, it's like, I know they're in there, and like the noble hits the door, making you jump, and like it's pretty much, it's like you get the machine, it's all locked in there, but you kind of like jump and kind of make a loud noise with like the final
Make a
click, and
noise,
there's like,
okay.
I heard it. I think that's
Okay.
gonna just click up the clock once more, as now this guy's kind of making a racket.
I was gonna say, if they get it, don't worry, guys. I could flash back where I have party invitations to specifically this house. That's in my noble outfit.
Oh, that's true. You
So,
are in a noble outfit right now.
Yeah, it's one of my things.
Soren looks at the party and says, I take care of front.
Okay.
I go up back. You find Blueprint as Soren leaves out the back door.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna believe him, and we go this way. He's like, just points in the general direction.
Yeah, and
Alright.
he would have told you guys that. Yeah, I believe he told you already that there's some sort of contraption there that
Yeah.
to downstairs. So
Yeah, we just gotta figure it out.
All right, so do we head that way?
Yeah.
yeah, so
Okay.
pretty much you just have to find how to get into the secret entrance.
Mm.
Which
Alright.
he is no use to finding that, so he's going to go outside to deal with the note.
Nor is Jeremy. Jeremy's good at certain things, but not finding.
Can I either survey or tinker?
Yeah, survey should work. Or either one would work. Like if you're gonna start tinkering around with the wall, if you're gonna start looking around, like whatever sounds more fun.
Can
Yeah, I think Silvara definitely would be doing some weird, like pushing her body up against the wall and just like sliding as she's like feeling and listening.
Yeah. What were you about to say, John, as well?
I was gonna say I can also do like a study check, just like study the. Do we know where the door is, or we just know there's one somewhere?
We're
At the
trying to
bottom of
find
the
it.
steps,
Yeah,
there
the bottom-
is
yeah.
a.
Here's a
So
good way
he would
to.
have said
Go ahead.
at bottom step, there, another step, down,
Mm.
blueprint there.
All right. So I'm essentially doing the same thing as Elizabeth, but I'm using study. Like I'm studying the wall. I'm looking for like cracks or like noticeable, some sort of trigger mechanism that might like open a secret door.
Uh huh. Hey, yeah, give me your guys' rolls.
I got a 4 for survey.
I also realized I've been totally forgetting to give. There's like a whole thing where it's like, okay, this is a whatever it's called. I'm blanking on what it's called.
No, yeah, the risk of
the risk.
Of the thing,
I
right?
just
And then
realized
that
I
adds
wasn't doing
towards
it.
us towards the end if we get extra.
Yeah, I'm like,
experience on
I
those.
feel like I'm forgetting something here.
That's why we're doing this, to get our feet wet.
So, trying to where the roll things are. That way I can make sure I do the correct one.
How does pushing yourself work?
You can take 1 stress to add a dice
Yeah.
to your roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you take 2 stress to push yourself. and
Yeah.
that gives
Oh, the
you-
two stress
Yeah.
to push. Sorry.
Now, how does
Also-
that work with like my special ability being focused, where I don't know what special armor is, but it says I can expend special armor to either resist, consequence, or push myself for range combat or tracking.
So basically, you expel that
an armor
slot
slot. Yeah.
So
to
would I?
do those things.
Okay. Would I have to be already wearing armor then for that to happen?
No, that would just take up 2 of your load.
Yeah, so you
Oh, so
to
I would
use that.
use I
Yeah.
would take the armor. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
but we can double check what armor does later. Okay, I think everything up to this point has been a controlled roll. So except for probably that first one, which probably was a risky.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right.
Sorry.
There we go. Now I found a rule. I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. And then there's also a devil's bargain, but I don't think we've really gotten to that point for a devil's
Yeah,
bargain.
yeah.
So, okay, so yeah, one of you guys, I think at this point, like, it's starting to get a little risky because the noble outside is making noises and all that stuff, and the pressure's starting to build up. So who's are you guys both rolling your own checks? Is somebody rolling one and aiding the other?
Oh.
How does aiding work?
So I
Whoever
can.
aids
what
takes
are
1
you-
stress, and the person rolling gets 1d.
Okay.
So, like, I only have 1 dot in survey. Do you have more than 1?
I only have 1 in survey as well. I've got 2 in study.
But is that what you were rolling?
I was gonna roll study.
Okay,
Which
so
you
then
can
let
roll.
me.
You can roll study to study the room.
Right.
and see if he can find, right?
Yeah,
That's
because
what we
it says you
decided.
can study a person, document, or item with close scrutiny to gather information and apply knowledge, gain a deeper understanding, do research.
Yeah.
So I could take a stress and give him a 3rd roll, essentially.
Yep.
Right?
Mhm.
All right,
Alright.
let's do that.
Let's make sure you mark stress.
Yeah, where does that
It's
happen? Oh, I see
underneath
it.
your
It's
vice.
right below your
of
vice.
a harm.
I got it. Thank you.
So you have 2 stress right now, Savannah.
Yeah, so
I
you
do,
just
yeah.
updated.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I
yeah, roll
rolled
3.
a 6.
A 6? Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So you see that the pretty much on the banister there, like it actually turns, and like you turn it, and it just like you can feel a little bit of tension, and just gives this soft like click, and silently like you hear like this like as like the door lifts up, the staircase lifts up, and you see down below this hidden room.
Ezekiel lets out a bingo.
And I think Silvara, seeing it, does like a and like runs to the door and heads down the stairs.
All right, let's go quick to Soren. Grin, what are you doing?
So he goes out the back and turns the corner to see what exactly is happening. outside, he's getting a feel of like how many people are there. If it's just the one noble, then he's going to take care of that noble. If there's more than one person, he'll have a different action.
It is, you can see the noble, and he's standing there with a blue coat.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Who's like, he's trying to tell him, there's somebody in there. I'm telling you, look, they turned the light off. We heard them make the noise. You gotta go in there.
Ooh.
And he's just like, now, settle down, hold up. I think I'll have to go call for backup before I go in there. I ain't about to go get hurt. And they're like kind of arguing back and forth.
Hey, we have a blue coat that we know.
It is not a blue coat.
I know,
So-
but for flashback purposes.
So Soren, let me see what I have in my things here. Yeah, I think Soren is going to walk up with some documents.
Mm-hmm.
Because
The
that
blueprints.
makes sense. No.
I'm joking.
He has some documents that we have forged about just different things. And so because we have the inn with the inspectors, he has some inspector like blue forged documents, and so he walks up. Basically he comes up stealthy and just kind of appears behind the noble and the blue coat and says, "What problem?"
You're like this like wall of a man, right? You're like just a rock.
He is like if Dwayne the Rock Johnson and the guy who played the Thing in that one movie, who also played in The Shield, like that bald-headed guy. If that bald-headed guy with his thick body was the size of the Rock, like that is the size of this man, and he is just pale white. And if he opens his mouth, you can just like see the fear on somebody's eyes when they notice that his teeth are drastically not correct.
Yeah, I imagine you kind of walk into the light and they're both like, he's like, there has to be something. Oh my gosh. And like the blue coat's like, hey there, big fella. Is there anything I can do to help you?
He goes, "What wrong?"
I believe this young man here, or this old chap, believes there's some shenanigans happening here, but as we're just discussing, it's like, and we need to go in there, and the noble like in there now, and tell this
so he holds up his document and he goes, "I hear. I take care now."
Oh, okay. And can I see those documents?
Yes. Hands the.
It just says that you cleaned the bathroom.
No, it says
I'm joking.
courtesy of the inspector or whatever.
Happy birthday, he remembered.
This person is hereby, I don't know, some fancy language that says this person's an honorary like inspector and
Okay. Yeah.
is able to like whatever the in-world thing is, like this person's been given deputized power by the inspectors to handle situations.
Yeah, and so like this he's gonna pause and like kind of read this over as like the noble's like, what are you doing over there? Come on, man. And yeah, he's gonna pause as he kind of reads through like these documents. It's just like,
and while he reads through the documents, this is gonna be really stupid of a thing, but he is going to use prowl to basically like throat punch the noble unseen. So like the blue coat is reading the document, so he is now no longer paying attention, and he's going to try to throat punch the noble, in a very like nondescript way. Like it happens so fast that the like blue coat doesn't notice what's going on.
Okay, I think this is a desperate with
Sure.
with standard effect. I keep forgetting the like other things. So
Oh, and I am definitely pushing myself on top of this, so this is gonna be 3 dice on prowl to
all right.
to throat punch this.
Now,
let's see what
would
happens.
you like a devil's bargain?
No, I'm good. That's a 6.
All right, a 6. Yeah, and he's just like, "Come on, man, we have to go with." And yeah, that is definitely a desperate. You with a critical. Oh, and it's not a critical. You need 2 6s.
It's not critical. I didn't do 2.
Yeah, I like
but
how
it's-
all the 6s say you do it.
Yeah. And then if you do more than 1 6, you do it real well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically like the blue coat like takes the documents, and as the blue coat's taking the documents, he just goes into the noble's throat, and like whatever reaction happens
Yeah, he's
from that.
Like he's
Like,
just like
It's
coughing.
to stop the noble from talking, basically.
Yeah, he just starts coughing and heads away, and like the blue coach is like, okay, and is just like still reading through there. Yeah. That goes on. Let's flash into the inside. Do all 3 of you guys run down there?
Yep. I at least go down.
Yep.
Catboy,
He's.
are you muted?
You're anime.
Anime, you're muted, I think.
I'm not gonna go down mostly because I don't feel like I really could be that much of a help.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna look for
He's just looting more noble stuff.
Shh, don't say it
He
like
has
that.
like all of the gold chains. He's just like hunched over because he has so much gold on his neck.
It's like and you just see it's like all these gold chains, and you see what's that in there? Don't worry, it's not a family photo.
Oh.
It's precious. I want to keep it.
And later he's going to glue his own face on like one of
With
the
cats, yeah.
children. Yeah, and then the cats. Too. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys run down there, and as you come in there, you can like a strong smell of whiskey hits your nostrils as you realize you're in a distillery.
I'm glad I didn't go down.
This like hidden distillery underneath there, as there's kind of like kind of, I won't say large, but like kind of just looks like barrels that can be snuck out and everything. But yeah, you can see that there's like a desk like against the far wall.
Okay, so yeah, Silvara's gonna run over there and try to like investigate and see if she can find the other blueprint.
Ezekiel goes to follow and happens to look at some bottles of whiskey there and picks one up, and he's like, "Ah, good year," and like tucks it inside his pocket inside of his coat.
All right.
So I guess I can roll survey.
Well, I'm not. You know, I'm just gonna say that like you look on there and there's like you can see the other half of the blueprint.
Okay, so she like grabs it up and like rolls it real quick, and she like turns around. She's like, "Got it, let's go," and then takes off up the stairs.
All right. One thing I wanted to check. All right, so I think this you do this, and as you as you just kind of lift up the like little keg or whatever to stick in your pocket, yeah, like you're able to do that, but like you're kind of, it's kind of like unwieldy now, like you're kind of a little heavy. So you guys just go in and running out the back door.
Mm-hmm.
I've created an arrow to just go that way.
Ezekiel's going to like put out an arm to like stop her, and then like cracks the door open a little bit and observes outside to make sure it's clear.
Alright. Give me a roll to make sure you're not spotted.
What would I be rolling here?
Whatever you think can do the deal. This sounds like it'd be more of a prowl roll.
Maybe finesse in opening the door quietly.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Right. I only have one die, so we'll see. That is a.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say this is gonna be risky with limited effect. So.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 1.
A 1? All right.
Yep.
So you go and crack open the door, and that, as you go in there, the noble spots you and is just like, ah! But you also, I think, with the 1, forget that whole contraption's on there, and it sets off, and like
wasn't the contraption on the front door?
On the front door.
Yeah, didn't you? Oh, I thought you opened up the front door.
No.
No,
Sorry,
we went
sorry,
out
sorry.
the back door.
I misunderstood. Okay, so now that I understand which door, you open that up, and it looks quiet and everything, and then all of a sudden you just hear this like.
Oh no!
And it's like there's the smoke, like the steam, clockwork, like clock alarm starts going off as lights start flooding in, and I think that just at least puts 2 ticks on that clock. You have 1 chance left of everyone finding out what's going on, that you guys are here. But what do you guys want to do? Like,
I mean, can we just run?
Run out the back door.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run out the back door,
Yeah.
maybe drop.
Yeah. I feel like we just need to get away from this house.
yeah, you guys can definitely run out the back. You guys came up with a plan.
I was gonna say there's no evidence that we were there, right?
Except for everything that you're wearing that we're taking.
Hey,
Yeah.
You'll
I
find
had
out.
most of this.
There's
Well, I could burn down the house in that case. I could just chuck the lantern into the books.
But you guys can get away scot-free. The only thing that we have to figure out is Soren. You are standing there, and like as soon as the alarm goes off, the noble's like, "I told you," and is like starts pointing at you as the blue coat's like, just like throws the document back in your face. Is like, oh, I gotta go in. And it's like, I gotta go back there. You do whatever you were doing, and.
Well, and Soren's like, I'll help, and he throws his shoulder into the door to try to open it with a skirmish.
Oh, someone roll.
I didn't mean to roll anything.
Oh.
I might have clicked something weird.
Mule.
Yeah, didn't mean to click
That's
that.
all good.
Yeah, so he is going to roll to try to assist the blue coat in getting the door open.
Hey, the front door?
Well, yeah, because that's where isn't
Okay.
that where he's trying to go, through the front
Yeah,
door?
I think he was. I think it looked like he was about to go. He hasn't like really taken a step, but if you just want to throw your shoulder into the door, which.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to see if he can, he looks at the blue coat and goes, "I help," and tries to throw his shoulder into the door. And that's a 6.
Okay. So I will give you the option. You can break through this door, or do you want to hit it so well that you actually activate the trap that the other 2 put on there? Because you know that they did something to the front door.
No, he wants to knock
Just-
the door open so that the blue coat goes in so that he can make his escape.
Okay. Yeah, no, you just like the door crumples underneath your strength as it just like folds in on itself, and like before the like contraption's even able to go on. And like I'll say even with a 6, like you are blocking the view a little bit as you can spot like your group like kind of slowly, well not slowly, but like dashing away into the shadows as you can spot them like straight through like kind of where the kitchen is. Like I imagine like staircase, the door is back there, like they left the door, and then there was like a kitchen that just went straight out to the back door.
And like Soren like knocks the door off and like tries to pick the door up to move it, but like just holds onto the door long enough that it becomes a problem for the blue coat to actually like get into the building.
Yeah, and it's just like he's like, oh my goodness, dear man, you are so strong. This is so great. And he's like, as he kind of, and like by the time like he's able to get around you, they're gone. He's just like, my goodness. And like he just sees like this distillery open. And he's like goes down in here as the noble's like, what's going on?
and as the blue coat goes down, he's going to exit again, but as he exits, he's going to not even throat punch the noble this time. He's going to incapacitate the noble.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
So he is going to skirmish this time, not prowl.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
Just like the idea as you were picking up the door, everyone's exiting. Jeremy waves to you. It's like, "Hi, big guy!" As he gets pulled by the other two out the back door.
And this time he uses a fine hand weapon as he is going to punch the man with like these brass knuckles, basically, that he didn't use before. Like before, he used his like fingers into his throat, but this time he uses the brass knuckles.
I used my flesh knuckles, and now it's time for.
And that's another 6.
Yeah, no, this guy, he's like, I know that you were behind this. I did it. And then it's just like, before like he even reacts, like he's able to react, like you just crunch his like nose and everything, and just like like kind of falls over as like blood kind of starts coming out as he's
there's just this
on
bleeding,
the floor,
knocked out noble. On the floor, and then Soren leaves.
Put the door on him. Just make sure it looks like no accident.
Yeah,
he takes the door
Soren,
with him.
As Soren goes to leave, he just like puts the door on top of the man, so like it's the door like jostled and like hit him.
And with that, I think you guys all safely get away. And next time we will roll XP.
Hey.
I'm just trying to see if I can find that real quick. I'm wondering if I should just do that super quick, because I don't think that's going to take really long.
No, it's like 3 questions we have to answer.
Yeah, where is it? That way, when we play next time, and then we can do downtime stuff next time. Let's see. Expert experience points 48. Hey, we can play this. Yay! Okay, we'll make this quick because this went way longer than I was planning.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you make a desperate roll, mark 1 XP. The only person that did desperate was Soren. I'll get rid of that later. Okay, at the end of a session, and you mark that in whatever action group.
Yep.
Okay, so at the end of your session, XP triggers. Mark 1 XP if it happened at all. 2 XP if it happened a lot. So your XP, mark XP, which is down underneath your special abilities. So right here for Soren, I'll just read his. I'll let you guys mark yours off as we kind of go through. So his is mark XP every time you make it a desperate roll, which you already did. And then you address a challenge with violence or corrosion. Or that's not that word.
Coercion.
Yeah, that's the wrong word. Well, he has a different XP.
Yeah,
markers.
yeah, it depends.
I
If it's
Yeah.
throat punched a man. I broke a door, and I broke a man's face.
Yeah, it was the same man, but yeah, give yourself 2. You expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
I did. I prayed.
Yeah, Carl Jr. or Senior.
I prayed to Carl Sr.
And struggled with issues from your vice or traumas in your session, which I don't.
My vice is faith, so
I don't think you struggled with it.
no, it wasn't a struggle.
Yeah,
but
I think
that's still good. I'll take my 4 XP.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go through them real quick. So John, you addressed the challenge with tracking or violence. I think you did at least.
I guess the question is, does it apply? Because I found the first half of the blueprint and then found the secret door. So would those 2 be tracking?
I think finding the door would be tracking.
Yeah. Give yourself 1 XP for that.
Right.
Did you express beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
I don't think so.
Yeah, and then I don't think you.
Yeah, I did struggle with vice or trauma.
All right, let's do Silvara. It looks like you already did yours. Address the challenge with stealth or invasion, which, yes.
I did a bunch of times, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
and
think
then
any beliefs or vices, yeah.
Yeah, which now that you guys know, like,
Yeah.
we'll be able to do that. And Jeremy, address the challenge with deception or influence.
Not on the score.
Yeah,
but he
not on
did
the
do it
score.
beforehand.
Yeah. Well, count that as full the score. Yeah, give yourself 1, and then express beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
He did steal the picture of the family.
Yeah.
Right? And then like dress himself up as a noble.
Yeah. Give yourself
That
an
might be
XP for
his-
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Like there's a lot of good role play on what
And
he was doing.
and you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma. I don't
Not really.
think so.
Not with charity. Yeah.
Oh, right. And then the crew XP, execute a successful burglary. Yes, I would say you did that. Contend with challenges above your current station. I don't think that was above your current station.
No.
Did it bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one? You guys are ambitious. I don't think it was a very ambitious thing, because it was just supposed to be a real quick thing. So, and express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. I'll mark an XP for that, like, as you guys, you'll find out stuff later. But yeah. Yeah. So pretty much when that is full, I believe the XP is full, you can spend it in there, but I will double check and let you guys know. I'm just trying to wrap things up because, yes, we had fun, but it also went a lot later than I was expecting. So
I was
That
gonna
never
say.
happens.
I know. I was wrapping up in there and I was like, okay, and then I'm like, oh man, I looked at the times like, oopsie.
All good.
Well, for half of you. But anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for playing. We're not gonna spend too long wrapping up. Just pay attention to Discord when we will do the next game. And I'm just